What's up, guys? Starting soon. Little behind schedule. Bear with me for a moment while I get set up. Oh, music! We have music. What's up, Sister Cat? First one here. You are the first one. First to the Fire Lizard show. Oh shit, this is the wrong game. Oops. My bad. Make this one a little bigger. And hey, what's up, KH0? Just getting set up. In fact, we don't even have video yet, but suddenly there is video. Microphone working tonight? Yes, it is. All right. Smoother in that aspect than the last stream. I don't know, my microphone's been just turning off sometimes. So, check. Ooh, loud music? Yeah, a little loud. Let's turn this one down a touch. Kingdom Hearts runs a little loud. Oh, yeah, Kingdom Hearts is loud as heck compared to the Resident 2. What that is. My auto save sets me up at 52 and my regular, okay, yeah, 52 hours. That's where we're at. My Sora has been all across these worlds, gathering little pictures since the last stream. What's up, guys? I just got out of the shower, so I might need another minute to get set up. But I'm a little scared of what kind of place is safe to hang out in. I got hit on the music in Toy Story World, so we're not going to go to Toy Story World. That might be safe. That felt like an original song. Or is that a song from the movie? Because that the Big Hero 6 garage music is really good for some reason. What is that about? Okay, Hero, you know about that? That might be a deep lore, music lore question. So spring on you off the top of your head. Let's, yeah, 30 Mickeys have been gathered. Let's go. This feels like a place with original music that probably won't get me in trouble. Keyblade Graveyard. Let's check this out. Stairway to the Scout. Let's go to the bad ones. Actually, is this a Moogle? Does this mean there's a Moogle here? It looks like this means there's a Moogle here. There's for sure a Moogle here. Big Hero 6 isn't from the movie. Okay. Yeah, Toy Story got me. Which is interesting because there have been a lot less songs that got me during this game, for sure, compared to the last ones. Which is nice to see. Especially, well, part of it might be, I wonder about the climbs, whether they're real or not, whether it's really Disney on some of them. When the Toy Story one comes up, I'm like, yep, that is legit. So don't even bother fighting it. Yeah, this won't get me in trouble. This is cool, though. I wonder if this song is in this song should be in Kyrie's game, right? This would be fucking the weirdest rhythm. Slow, though, would be pretty easy. I'll put it on pretty low, too, so I don't give me a few minutes, guys. I gotta just give Edgar some treats. I gotta look up the guide again. I gotta look. Let's do. I'll just leave it on this. I gotta look up the guide. I'm gonna put it on even quieter. Just turn it back up. Don't let me forget to, though. Be right back, guys. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to start so late today, but I had to go grocery shopping. And I just let it get too late. But I have groceries. Mostly Edgar groceries. She needs a wet cans in the morning. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Cat owners? I give her dry. I do it kind of bad. I give Edgar dry food. I just leave it out. She can have that whenever she wants. She gets kind of fat. But I give her wet food in the morning and I give her treats at night. It's a pretty good system. Pretty good system for Edgar. Oh, you want to say hi now? Wet cans are good for them, though. I forget. I looked it up before. It's good for one of their organs. If they only have dry food, it's bad for their kidneys, maybe, something like that? I don't fucking know. But, you know, gotta make sure the princess gets the best. Oh, there's a soundboard, if in case you haven't been to the last 2 streams. I won't overdo it, but I do have a soundboard. There's a couple Kingdom Hearts ones on here, but mostly just, we got this. But it's gonna be quiet. Soundboard is going to be as loud as the game is. So, for Resident Evil, it was super loud. For Kingdom Hearts, it might be too quiet. We'll see. We got 2. We got Goofy Hurt. That's a fun one. I think there's a couple I have to get rid of. I like this, Dr. Evil. Right. But it's a little low quality. Like the audio file sounds like it's 56 whatever. It's a low audio quality. I'm looking for a higher, looking for a wave. It's mostly Alex Jones based right now. This one is one of my favorites.
You're gonna get cancer and you're gonna die.
I didn't get to use that one last night. I should have. It's not labeled right. It says Alex Jones being a, but it's cut off, so I don't even know what that. Alex Jones being a what? And then Eat Your Neighbors is one of my favorites.
My superpower's being honest. I will eat my neighbors.
Eat My Neighbors. We got excuse me, princess on here. Okay. Excuse me, princess. Might have to go because it sounds like it's cut off at the end. Now, that was the sample.
Let's see.
What? I'm not actually going to use them too much.
Hell's this?
I might use them if we watch the movie, though. I might use it. Whoa. I might use it if. I might use it just a little bit in the Unit Cross video because it is 3.5 hours long. Is that right? 3 hours, 3.5 hours long. Look who it is, the princess herself. Sister Cat, are you here yet? You were in chat at one point. You here? 3.5 hours, man. And then we get to play the Remind DLC, right? And then we get to play... Is the music still a little too loud? Then we get to play... what? Just the Kyrie game, right? That's it? No, then there's Dark Road, which we don't get to play. When does Dark Road fall into place? After the DLC? But before the Melody of Memory? Or after Melody? I hope it's not after Melody of Memory. Probably warrant its own thumbnail for Union Cross Part 2. Oh, for sure, for sure. I could make one on the fly if we end up... Windy outside. Sounds like someone's at my door. Sounds like someone with claws is at my door. Maybe, coyotes are coming for me. There's Sister Cat. No! Phone cut off while I was waiting. See, no, that's alright. See, I waited for you, Sister Cat, and because Edgar came here. And I had to show KH here a sample of some of the wonderful soundboard sounds that I will not be abusing tonight. I promise. Too much. I promise. For now. There is the fart with echo. Which is... Oop. There is fart with echo. Loading chat. I might keep it there. In case I lean back, I have it right over here. I have chat over here as well. Sometime I'll show you guys the magic behind the screen. It's a pretty easy setup. I do have the game and I have everything right here in the middle. So I can always monitor what everything looks like, but it's pretty small. It's a little too small for me. Maybe I should upgrade, get a bigger screen. Maybe we should get a second monitor. Set it up right here. Now keep in mind, this isn't even on a desk. I've told you guys before. But this is a very, very quick makeshift setup that can be taken apart in 1 second. You guys are sitting on a drum. A cajon, more specifically. It has like a snare in it. It's like a big box with a snare in it. I shouldn't play it too loud. It's kind of at night. It's just a USB microphone. It takes 2 seconds to set it. The microphone is the best part of the setup because when I set up real close, it sounds good. I shouldn't lean back because then I don't sound good. It's the kind of microphone where you're supposed to be up close to it to pick up sounds. I have a webcam that's on my laptop that really sucks, and then I have an attached webcam I bought for like $50, and that sucks too. I had a better webcam at one point, but I lost it. I ghost stole it. Oh shit. This is pretty cool as well. Before we get started here, you guys want to see this? What happens to, what are these things called? For your car. A keyless ignition thing? Keyless lock? You know. You guys have these things for your cars? Little press a button and it unlocks. Well, my battery ran out. And I had to replace it, so I had to take it apart. And the fucker exploded. And now I had it back up, so I'm not completely fucked. Now it's in complete little tiny pieces. No joke. Let me show you this. This is the little lock. This says lock. They're real close. This is lock. Okay? Great. I can see how it fits in here. That's cool. But this also fell out. This is like the little springy piece. This sucks. This is like the little springy piece that actually goes in there. Assembling it is a complete pain in the ass. This is like the actual thing. So I don't actually need the buttons. All I really need is a battery in here. This is the base. I can just press the buttons. I can do it Resident Evil style. You know what I mean? It's like a puzzle. I can do it Resident Evil style. Luckily there's only 4, and I know what they all do. I have a backup, I had a backup key, so I'm fine. But that fucker, and I tried putting it back together, it is so hard to keep this part still. This is the hardest part. Because these fall out so easily. As you can see, there's only one here in the middle that's about to fall out. Actually, getting that whole thing back together is harder than a Resident Evil puzzle. Because it's shaky. And also, there's this black piece that I don't know what goes to. I'm like, wait, what is this little black rubber part, though? That didn't even look like it was a part of it. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just going to only use my backup battery. Oh fuck, I just dropped one of those little pieces. That's what I was scared of the most. Well, put this in a little bag or something, and then I sell my car. I'll say, well, I have one remote here, and this is the remains of the other one, and this is your problem now. Dealership, because I'll probably just sell it back to the dealership I bought the car at. Okay, 1 second. Gotta do it. Yeah, that other little piece is gone now. Well, I'll find it later, maybe. Probably not. It's gone. She gone. It's done. Alright, anyway. One more step. I gotta look up, locations. So how's everybody doing tonight? Happy Thursday. Ready for the weekend, guys? Almost the weekend. For you. Today is like a Sunday. I don't have a half day this week. Well, actually, I guess Tuesday maybe would be a half day. No, yeah, Tuesday. Today felt like a Sunday because I just kind of rested all day. Didn't get a whole lot accomplished. I did grocery shop. Got a couple errands done, but not as much as I should have. Now, betwixt streams here, my Sora has become a level 84. And you'll notice here that I have this thing here called the Oath Keeper, which has 12 strength and 12 magic. I got this guy maxed out, Wheel of Fate, because I was just tired of using the same one, so I was like, oh, this is a fun one for a while, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'll max it out. And then the old Crystal Snow. These are all maxed out. So, good. Overall, my best one at everything. And then I have kind of a high strength one and a kind of high magic one. Keep in mind, when your Crystal Snow's final form is really nice, too. So it has high magic, but its attacks are really fucking fast. Pretty strong, too. I have this for defense 4, and 40%! Look at this royal ribbon. 40% resistance to everything. That seems really good. Am I crazy, or is that really good? I have Chaos Anklet here, which gives me a lot of dark and a really good defense with Dark Siphon. I don't have any siphons on me. Oh, I do have damage siphon. Wish I had another damage siphon. Another dark siphon. I have another damage siphon one that's good. Not really. No. I don't, but I do have some. Did I see something with a 6? What's this? 10 and everything but a 6. Gives me even 51%. That balances... Oh, that gives me a lot of... I see. I already have... I could do double Cosmic Belts. Like the Mickey class accessory? You know, I didn't try it. I should probably... Maybe I'll put that on here. That might be my newest thing. It does come with some... Where is it? Or is that a... Or is that is that an accessory? Wait, we find that. Or a Callum ring. This thing seemed to really high strength, but... Oh, there's Mickey clasp. This one has MP Hastega, which seems really good. What does Endless Magic do? Is that worth it? Has no AP. I could replace something as well, because if you check my abilities right now, I could lose some AP and be fine. I have everything except for the attraction extenders equipped, because I don't really... I should put those on, maybe, now that... Well, they were useful in some of those bigger fights, I guess. Because they keep me out of harm's way for a little bit. Sorry, this is what I'm saying. I'm doing it wrong. My microphone probably sounds bad when I'm back there, but it's also more comfortable. Can't be leaned forward all stream. Good if you like MP Hastega. I should probably. That's just that refresh basically is faster. I do like that. I do have one NP haste on already, so that's 10%. What percent is on? It'd probably be good. Probably would be good. What else you like for accessories? Well, to be honest, there is... Let me see. Let's deck them out a little bit better here. This I have on... I just like for the high strength. Because I gotta have, you know, a high numbers thing. And Cure Converter is... what does Cure Converter do? How do I check that? Oops, well, it's gone. Put that back on, maybe. While we go through things every now and then. What is this? Damage Siphon? This one has 24. It has no abilities, and I could lose at the 24. Why don't we put the clasp on for that? Because it doesn't even have any abilities. Ooh. Do I? Okay. I have to unequip one ability, or put on something higher. Higher AP over this. Find something with higher AP than 12. Maybe. Actually, let's bring it back. And find something with 14 AP, 16 AP. And it has MP haste. Let's do that. Yeah. And we're gonna be MP hasting like fucking crazy then. Give me that Mickey class. Dude, I do not. What do I have equipped that... I have to lose, like, how many more? One. I have to lose 1 point? Just take out block. It's not like I ever used that. Just kidding. Gotta have block enough. And I do attempt to block off, and it comes in handy. It comes in handy. I just need to get better at it. What did I lose for 1 point? Glide? I'm not even glide. I have so many super slides. Oh, I could lose 1 super slide, because this is talking about flow motion. While in flow motion, tilt and press that to air dash a longer distance. I have a glide, so I can just glide after doing that as well. Okay. Is my math correct? This is the real test. This is the test to see if I'm an idiot or not. The math should be good. And also, wouldn't I gain points anyway? I don't see how this isn't. What are you talking about? BRB dinner? Okay. Sounds good. I'll just be Googling where we get to next anyway. Keep in mind that I did take... Did I mention... I took out the Toy Story thing. I went back and I took that bastard down. Okay, so apparently I can't do math right now. Oh yeah, I need 2 more. Let me lose 2 more points. Stupid as hell. I don't know if I can afford to do that. What the blue water boost? I don't use water. I don't use water. Gotta keep Thunder on though. Keep the old trustees on. Maybe I should be using water more frequently. Okay. Clasp it up. Yeah. Those old stats seem pretty good. Do I need the darkness resistance? Or should I focus on something else? No, I'll just go with this. Should I bring some of these? Some of these. You never know what's gonna happen here. Oh, what's up? Yo, can I give you some backseating to make Sora's combo more fast and crisp-like? Trust me, there's a godly upgrade. But I don't want to annoy you. It'll help the game feel better. What is it? You can tell me about it, and I can try it. Try it out. For sure. I gotta Google where we're heading to anyway. You know what I should also do? So check this out, guys. All these have been cut. And they felt tedious, but by the end I was like, you know, I could have kept doing that for a little bit longer. It wasn't the worst thing ever. Especially because I was just looking them up online. Now, going in completely blind? Never. Some of those are dumb as hell. A couple of them are dumb as hell. Tricky spots. These games I am missing. I'm missing 2. So, isn't there a Keyblade that I get if I have to gather all of those? The other thing I gotta do, you know what else I should do with these guys? These guys are good. I don't think we're gonna do a whole lot better than that. I could make a plus, but Stormaker. That's an interesting one because I found that, I think. I can craft that one. Yeah, okay. He's very thunder resistant for some reason. Just gave him whatever. Should I make his strength a little stronger? You give him something with higher strength than that. What do you want, buddy? Oh, we can do. How about this? Defender? I think that'd be good for him. Yeah, like that. If you give him a give him all these. He doesn't have the. He doesn't need the AP or anything. The defender? Oh, another defender might be fun for him. Let's give him another defender. Keep that defense up. Okay, so here's what to do. Turn off aerial dodge and every flow motion ability except for buzzsaw. Turn off magic flash speed, triple rush. Okay. Make sure you have quick slash, radial blaster. Last charge all turned on. Turn off aerial dodge. And every flow motion. Okay. Magic flash, speed slash, triple rush. What those do. I don't know about turning off aerial dodge. Now keep in mind, flow motion, I'm barely doing it. Alright. Try my regular combo for a minute. See how everything's feeling. And why do I want to turn off... Why do I want to turn off aerial? That feels... That's the only thing I feel like, why would I want to do it? Sort of slide faster. Super slide. Alright. I'll try it out for a minute. But I'm gonna probably go back to regular only because I don't need elite. I'll just play it. I don't think I even need... I accidentally got to level 84, so I feel like I'm already gonna wipe everything out pretty fast. But I'll make a 2 save. I'll make a second save on here so I can try it out. See the difference. See how I like it. Thanks for the tips, though. Now, let me do it. I'm gonna go through this list, turn everything off real quick. Give me 1 sec. Alright, right from the back. Alright from the top. What are the weird ones? Magic Flash, Speed Slash, and Triple Rush. Close in on the target as you attack. Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. Checking Discord too. Multitasking here. Discord had that link for the Battlegate locations. I gotta pull that up too. What now? Aha. Where to find battle portals. Perfect. Okay. Got that loaded up. Alright. So I found, I got Triple Rush off and I got Magic Flash off. You're looking for Speed Slash yet? I don't think I passed that. Must have, actually. Holy shit, I did. Taking the top. Oh, right there. They're all together. More of that goes aerial dodge. Or is it air? Yeah, look, take it to the top. That one should probably be at the top. It's just... It's not aerial recovery. Definitely want to keep that on. What's that other one? To make Oh yeah, you don't need falling slash. Okay. Try that. It's funny they're all right next to each other. That's rather interesting. Oh, just air slide maybe? Oh, the aerial dodge. Okay, there we go. Okay, get rid of that. Groundbreaker? But you don't need to. Alright. There's Groundbreaker. You. Oh, I barely ever remember to do that anyway. But why would I want to take it off? So does it take I wonder... Okay, yeah. Alright, let's see how we feel here. Oh, I forgot to turn off that. There are any others sneaking in here, are there? Oh, there are a couple. Turn off the flow motion and tax, too? Everything flow motion? What did you say there? Every flow motion ability. Except for Buzzsaw. Buzzsaw stays. Okay. Alright. Oh, I see. Got to keep on mobility ones? Okay. Keep those suckers on. Okay. Too much AP. I got a lot left over. That's the water boost now. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So this is what the pros do. Why though? Okay, I think you did say why while I was setting it up though. I see that makes sense for keeping them down instead of going up. I guess I'll try it out. I'll try it out for this stream and we'll see how I feel. Okay, so you don't need falling slash because aerial dive is a better gap closer. Okay. I'm guessing some of the flow motion stuff just gets in the way, or what? They say when you air step flow motion into enemies, you automatically do the move where you smash into a shitload of them instead of the slower flow motion attacks. Very cool. Yeah, that's how I figured. So those flow motion ones just get in the way. I know where you're talking in Dream Drop Distance, some people turn off some of the flow motion stuff in there too. I don't think I ever tried it out with that one. That game was pretty short. You know what else I gotta do is I need to read through our secret memos. Are those hiding? Oh, secret report stuff. Sorry. I have up to 7. I'll save them for when Keiichiro gets back. I'll read them. That means I need to take out fight number 8. At least we can gather them in order. Okay, let me find fight number 8. Okay, when you do a full combo again, try to do one more hit at the end of the combo so you can see the last charge finisher. Okay. So much better than Magic Flash. Okay. Which one's 8? Battlegate 8. Now, how many are there? 14, I think? Yeah, 14. They kind of all go... Monstropolis? Alright. Only one at Monstropolis. Kind of go in order.
Yeah! See ya!
Alright. I'll make a save over here. I'll keep it on for now, but I'll keep a second save going for fun. Who do I want to get rid of? Doesn't really... 38. And do I have 2? I have 2 crown files already? Alright, well I don't need two crown files. Yeah, I did go back and we got the missing secret report. So we're just on Battlegate 8 at Monstropolis now. Alright. head where it told me to go. Door vault. Okay. The door vault. Alright. Let's go. Oh, some of the abilities are from Remind already? That's interesting. That's cool. So. Yeah. No, that's fine. I like a little tips like that are fine.
Come on, fellas!
Where we go? So I gotta get them. Go to the side there. Okay, Chair, you are back. That means I can read the report. Well, let's get one more fight down.
Don't worry, the fire's been out for a while.
Oh, do I want to just skip over these fights? I don't want to get even more overleveled. I don't think I get quite this strong anyway. Aha! The tank yard. Difficulty 1. Okay, this will be over in a second. I think I got overleveled anyway. I didn't really mean to do it. But I was, playing around a little bit while I was gathering some of those emblems. I didn't just do nothing but gather pictures. So I was spamming through some doggos at the time. I've just had a thumbnail ready to go for Union Cross, huh? Well, we'll see how long these take. I might get stuck on the last one. Maybe the last one will be tough.
Don't worry, the fire's been out for a while.
Sorry, we got reading to do. So what's the most annoying thing to do when it comes to gathering materials to make the Ultima weapon? What's the worst part of doing that? You guys all get the Ultima weapon, or did you not even bother with it? I have 1 Orichalum, and I need, what? 7. Of course, 7. 7, I think. At least it's not 13. Orichalum is light. So. Oh shit. Level 80, the Remind episode itself might feel kind of easy-ish now. Damn it, I got too strong. I was also way to do certain battles to Sora's level, doesn't matter. Also, well, we'll see. I will not grind anymore. And no, let's just no Ultima weapon too, right? I could also just not even use the Oathkeeper. Seems kind of cheap. All right, let's look from the top here. Memoirs. Excerpt 1. That castle was a wonderland to us children. What's that? Hold on. Hold on, what's that?
Destroy the child.
Within its walls, Ansem the Wise conducted his research, and the fruits it bore allowed everyone outside to live in peace and happiness. That alone was enough to stroke our interest, though not all of the rumors that escaped its walls were so benevolent. By night, the muffled sounds of human wails emerged. There was talk of dangerous human experimentation. Lee and I couldn't help but hatch a plot to steal inside and sate our curiosity. Who's from? Who's from? I'm gonna cheat and read who's from. Sykes. Uh-huh. Okay. Helps me get into character here. Who am I reading this from? Okay. Makes sense. The two who stood guard at the gates were researchers themselves, though you wouldn't think it to see them, massive and barrel-chested as they were. And slipping past that duo was only the first hurdle. It proved one not easily cleared. We found and tossed on our ears time and again. Tossed out on our ears. That's a saying people say. I'm talking about, yeah, the two guards. Okay. On the day we finally secured our entry, we descended the long spiral stair at the heart of the castle to find a dark space below it, lined with cages. There wasn't light enough to see if they were inhabited, and we were in no position to call out to any occupants within. Yet we could feel it. Definite presence. There, in black, terror washed over us, and we immediately regretted coming. But just as we turned to flee, we heard the faintest of voices. It was Mickey Mouse. The urge to run was nigh overpowering, but someone or something beckoned us on. There, framed by a tenuous sliver of light, we found her. That girl that they talk about now. The new mystery girl. Okay. Memoirs, excerpt 2. I'm guessing this is also Silas. Okay. It was too dim to make out her features. We spoke to her in hushed whispers. Who was she? Why was... No, never mind. Okay, why was she imprisoned here? She had no answers for us. Had no memories at all. She was an enigma. But I knew I wanted to help her. So we continued our infiltrations. Most of them stopped short at the castle gates. When we did manage our way inside, we spoke to her. That was all the comfort two children like us could offer. But Lee had other ideas. He was determined to free her. We slipped into the castle that day, knowing only what we wanted, with all our heart, to save her. But we did not find her inside on that day, or the next, or any of the subsequent visits. Had she been moved? Had we simply imagined her? Lee and I knew there was only one way to be certain. And so we stand before the castle gates today, not as trespassing children, but in order to become Ansem the Wise's newest apprentices. So they went there on the mission to find their friend, then found another girl, right? Okay. Interesting. Following my erasure, what's this now? Vexen. Okay. Evil. On the replica program. Reanimation. Following my erasure and my recompletion as a human, I did not awaken right away. Perhaps the damage was exceptionally grave. Even after waking, I remained in bed, pondering my next course of action. In my work on the replica program for the organization, I produced some 20 vessels. Most of the early results were failures. Not one of them granted a number. The first success to emerge from that early lot was the Riku replica. Okay, subsequently, Shion, number 1, was essentially indistinguishable from a natural human, though she became unstable due to influence of others. Using these two as my foundation, I worked to construct a number of nigh-perfect replicas, but just as they neared completion, my efforts were cut short. I suspect Xehanort aims to use both the internal lot as well as the unused replicas from my later work. I arose today and decided to walk out to the square. My first outing in some time, yet my stroll was interrupted when a surprising visitor appeared within. An unexpected offer. Though younger than me, he'd risen to become Xehanort's right hand. I accepted his terms and became a nobody once more. Easier to gain access to the old replica program that way. Whatever it takes to atone. Good Guy Vexen is an interesting one. Good information on the clones and stuff, though. Love it. Okay, Xehanort, but the real organization is this one. Vexen again. The real organization. Xehanort seeks to gather 12 vessels, which, together with his true, actual self, he considers the real Organization 13. Now that he has the numbers he needs, Demix and I are being treated as reserves. Several others who served Xemnas in the old organization have followed the same course as mine, electing to abandon their newly restored humanity and rejoin the real organization as nobodies. But not Xemnas. Controller low. Okay, hold up. Where was I here? Not Xemnas. Yeah. Xemnas cannot exist in the present because there is already a Xehanort here, the old man in charge. The old man humanity prevents his heartless and nobody, others vanquished in the past, and his younger self from being denizens of this time. Yes. Circumvent this. Xehanort is using the prototype replicas I created in the past as containers, plucking his old other selves from the time they existed. Xehanort ordered me to refine the prototypes, to make them closer still to the real thing, perfecting my creations, so that they may house true flesh and blood humans, suit my own purposes as well. All that remains for my atonement is to devise a way to pass on many of the vessels as I can to those who truly deserve them. Okay, Good Guy Vexen. Still. That's it? That's as far as we get? Alright. Let's see what else we can find. Nothing too shocking from that one. So I don't have chat open here. Number 1. If you recall the square root of negative number being non-existent. Oh. So, some math classes denote that non-existent value as an imaginary number. Oh, Shion, I see. Letter I, not 1. I see. Very cool. I do remember in the early days being like, why are they still going by Organization 13? There's never been 13 of them, like at a single point in time. Well, except for, well, obviously 3. But I guess in Chain of Memories, they're all 13 of them are around for like a minute. Alright. We done here? Yep. Where to next? And Arendelle next. Okay. Gorge. The Gorge. Back to the safe point. will say, even though exploration in this game felt awesome as you go around, once you get glide, there's a lot of invisible walls that you run into. On the revisit, I was slightly disappointed by how many invisible walls there were.
Oh boy, let's go!
Almost as if gliding around everywhere is a afterthought, you know. Do you want to build a snowman? I have to be careful with this music? No, you know what? Surprisingly, it was only that one song. It was only Do You Want to Build a Snowman that got me in trouble. I think I have to let it. Gorge. You guys look gorgeous tonight.
You know, from here we might be able to reach that maze we were trapped in.
Maze. Supposed to use the elevator. Is this thing an elevator? No. It's just a little... Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. That's right. Looking for middle? Alright, on the middle tier? Probably right here. Right? I didn't explore enough of the labyrinth, huh? Hold on, I've completely forgot about the task at hand, but that was pretty nice. Pretty nice. Hopefully we'll be able to find it. Got a map now, though. Finish the DDD review? Nah. I haven't worked on it in a week. And honestly, I think I might need to take a breather on it. I was thinking I might make something else. Something fun to take a break from. Because it's too long, man. So I should never make them that long. But I got about halfway done with it. It's still like over 35 minutes, and I might just cut some of it. But I think my problem is because we jumped into 3, I'm like, it's hard to edit it knowing what I know now. It's kind of funny too, because some of the questions I'm like, oh, I wonder about this and that. Well, Little did I know. Like clones, for example. I won't spoil it. Eventually I'll have that. I was thinking, what a fun video for this week. Or this week. Maybe in the next couple weeks. Keep it short. I'll just maybe rank all of the... I don't know how short it would be. Maybe like... Not all of, but like... I'll call it all of, but maybe like 10-ish. 10 to 15-ish of the modern Square Enix games. So maybe like PlayStation 3 to current generation. Tier list them. So we get KH3 on there. We don't get KH2 on there. I would not call that one modern. Although the final mixes are technically modern-ish. Maybe I should include final mixes. Ooh, maybe I will. I don't know. I'll have to sit and ponder upon that. I might include those. What do you think? Could I include final mix? I feel like I could, but then if I included then like Crisis Core Remastered too, then the list gets really big, and that's not a short. Then something that's not such a short video. I like two versions, a really long version of that video, and then a much shorter concept. Anyway, gliding is probably done the best in KH2, but only because it helps traversal so much. Also exposes how small all the rooms are. Yeah, true. Gliding is nice in 2, but it's another one kind of like this where even worse is the size wise. You see how small everything is. 1 and 3 the levels designs are much better. Yeah. I can see why in KH2 most of the growth abilities can only be maxed at endgame, because it really exposes how hallway-ish the game is when you have them. Right. That is true. And see, that's kind of the thing, is well, we'll see. Are there any... Does Sora learn any more abilities from level 84 onward? Probably not. He must be done. Seems like I'm just getting more AP to do nothing with at this point. Even if it's long, it's probably fine. Some Kingdom Hearts analysis / reviews are like a half a dozen hours long. Exactly right. I don't know how people can edit that. Well, maybe they... I don't know how the editing would work on something that long. I got burnt out by... What's the longest one I've made? Final Fantasy 7 or 16 got the longest videos, I think. 7. I think 7 remake. So long that I started the Rebirth script, and I think I might have even finished it, and I was like, I just can't do it. A lot of people I don't think, stream and then also edit their own videos in the same way that I do. A lot of them probably get their own editors. Or, you know what I mean. Some people only just put out like one video every 4 months, and it's 6 hours long. You guys watch any of the super friggin' long ones? Sometimes I'll put on a really long video, like a couple hours, and I'll just put it on with the intention of falling asleep too. And that is probably what people really do that for. So then it's like maybe the editing not super important, because everybody's just kind of not really watching anyway. We just kind of want to get on to sleep. Do you talk really slow in a video like that? Maybe that helps too. If it's going to be a 6 hour long video, you talk really quietly and really slowly. Welcome in to the Kingdom Hearts 3 review. Alright. Excuse me. 7-year gap between DDD and 3 was interesting to speculate on what was going to happen. Yeah, I see, now I get to speculate a little bit between this one and 4. Well, once we finish up with everything. Who's this new... There seems to be some mystery characters. Don't tell me, Eric. Nashi, what's up? Heyo. How's it going, Nashi? Let's see. It's mainly support abilities in the last 20 levels, okay? Okay. Priority to get to max level to be able to be strong enough to do the data fights. I think you do the data fights even at level 1. Yeah. For new player, it's probably best to be max level for data fights and secret boss. Okay. I can do those long-ass KH videos if the commentary is interesting or insightful. Some of those insufferable ones, where they just rip the games to shreds, I can't stand. I don't think I've really listened to anything over maybe like an hour and a half-ish. I think an hour and a half is my cutoff. Yeah, you know, maybe... Yeah, I think about an hour and a half is probably my cutoff. I'll listen to podcasts, maybe longer. I can do a podcast longer, and live streams are different. I don't know. Maybe I'll check some out. Studied my craft as a YouTuber. Figure out how to become... I should really watch the editing on a video like that. That's the thing, man. I get burnt out on a half-hour video. My videos aren't even that good, you know what I mean? So what are we doing for 6.5 hours? Deep analysis on Mario Kart. For the... What's the one on GameCube? Double Dash? We have the second passenger? That's what I want to do. Make a 6-hour video on that. Double Dash. Alright. I should have looked up where we were actually going. I'll get out of here. Does the labyrinth reset every time, or did I just never really get much stuff? Hello, little friends. Not looking for a fight. Maybe I'm looking for a fight. Oh, there we go. That looks like a portal to me. What do you know? I knew exactly where I was going. Difficulty 2. We'll have this done in 2 seconds. 2 stars. For me, I like a nice 45-minute video. That's the thing is I like making, or I like listening to 45 minutes. Maybe half hour is good as well. I'll do 20 minutes. I'd say anywhere from 20 to 45 minutes. That's something I want. And that's not to say I won't listen to something that's over 45. I like 45 to an hour and a half is also good, but long. You know, I might have to do that one in a couple chunks. I do listen to a lot of, like, YouTube stuff. I should be faster on my trigger. There, I gotta love it now. Don't run into that problem again. That attack. ow. Where are you? Last of that. Ow. Quick block on that. Rid of that. Oh. Too late. Well, you know what? We're done. Easy. Catch up and chat again. Oh, see, that's why I lose my soundboard, because when I scroll through chat. Different window. Well, maybe there's a way for me to... Oh, I bet you there is. Yeah, there's definitely a way for me to integrate that through OBS somehow. So I don't just have it open in a window. When it comes to the ones that are ripping the games to shreds, I feel like that's a popular thing with Kingdom Hearts 3 for some reason, man. Like I said, I came into this game with lower expectations because or maybe it's just a fun thing to clickbait. I was like, I don't know, man. Is this game gonna be, you know, rough around more than just rough around the edges? I wouldn't even say it's rough around the edges. I think some people might not like some of the design choices, but I like the Keyblade forms a lot, actually. I think it's pretty good. Okay, so there was an infamous KH3 critique that was called KH3 was a waste of effort. It's 6 hours long. Okay, mainly him badly explaining the plot, making fun of everything. I mean, that's how you do it. Even when my videos are on the longer side, I'm like spending a portion of that just kind of going over the plot. And I'm not even sure if that's interesting enough. So I'm like, I could probably cut some of the Dream Drop Distance video. I think mine is at least fun because it's coming from the perspective of somebody that hasn't played 3 yet. So I'm kind of a dumbass about some of it. You know? Which reminds me, well, no. When do I write a KH3 review? Probably work on that after the DLC. I'll do everything in the DLC together. Okay. People that hated the game would constantly cite it as this amazing video. Okay, really? How many views are we talking? It probably got million? 200,000? Too many. It was annoying because he was so focused on... Actually, I don't know. Do the videos that long ever end up getting to the millions of views? Okay, but anyway, it was annoying because he was so focused on shitting on the game that he wouldn't ever admit any part of it was good. I had no problem with critique, but it needs to be balanced. Yeah, exactly, or offer something new to say that hasn't been repeated ad nauseum. Right. Agreed. Yeah, man, I'm the same way. Like, I'm worried eventually with some of my videos that people are going to think I'm, like, too lenient on some of this stuff. But I've enjoyed a lot of games that people... I'll just say that maybe are controversial. Like, people hate on Final Fantasy 16. I'll stand by that game was pretty good. At the very least, it's pretty good. And there are parts of it that are actually fucking awesome. Now, the whole game isn't fucking awesome. That's sad for the point, though. But I think, you know, once I'm out here defending... I also think the Final Fantasy VII remakes are awesome. I think they're amazing. That's why I gotta just do my tier list and everything. Put it all together, put something out fast. That'd be fun anyway. KH3... I'd say KH3 is above Final Fantasy 15, but I would put it under Final Fantasy VII Remake for me. I think I put Nier Automata at the top, no matter what. That's gone on the top. Okay. I think Nier is probably one of their best games from the last, yeah, from the modern Square Enix. Especially because it felt fresh. Feels fresher than I think a lot of their other stuff does. Yes, that's the thing, Cage. Hero is 99% of the viewers already know the plot anyway. That's why with that's why I could definitely cut that kind of stuff. But I see like that it does add some meat on the bones if you do need to add like, for me it's like it adds probably 10 minutes to the video. And it's fun to be like, and with that Dream Drop Distance, you kind of have to go over the story to even talk about the game. It's hard to ignore a lot of the plot around it. Could I count Dream Drop Distance as a modern Square Enix game? Yeah, I think I could. It's cutting it, though. It is cutting it close to the cutoff. But I think if I include Nier Automata, I could include Dream Drop Distance. Well, Dragon Quest has a lot of releases. I don't know if I count all the remakes for Dragon Quest. It's too much. But then I only get Dragon Quest 11 on there. Eh. Maybe I'll cut myself off at like 15-ish games. It'd be a fun video though. Well, it wouldn't be too long. And then I'll make a real one where I include everything that they've actually put out. Things bad for 6 hours. Bro, how do people suffer through that? I mean, that's the other thing is, people just can make an entire YouTube career out of just bitching about things they don't like. And it seems to be successful. Honestly, it seems to be the way to go. I just can't do that, man. I don't bother engaging with things that I don't enjoy. You know what I mean? I- if I really didn't like something, I mean, if I started on stream, maybe I would finish it, but put out a fun video where I'm like, okay, this sucks one time, but it's not going to be 6 hours long. Or, you know, just weird. Or like dedicate your entire career to just being a hater of a franchise. I feel like that's the other way you can do it. You can be like, I just fucking hate Pokemon, and I'm going to talk about it. Once a week, you're going to get a new video about me hating on Pokemon. God, what's worse than that? Oh, the worst thing I think I've come across is the kind of YouTube channels that make, I don't know if they do it weekly. They just make anti-angry video game nerd content. Like, and they make their entire YouTube channel around farming, hating on, I guess, the modern stuff isn't as good as the old, but like anything, like your favorite band or your favorite restaurant, the old stuff was always better, right? But people do that with the angry video game nerd, and it's crazy. I watched like one video because it came across on my feed, and I watched it for a bit. I'm like, okay, all right. Hating on the angry video. I was like, did he actually do something controversial? And turns out, no, from what I can tell, not really. So that's the other thing. That's a fast track to YouTube success, though. Is drama, make content about like how other people suck really bad, or just make hating content? Like, everything sucks. This series sucks. Maybe you could even make your whole content around just video games suck now. A lot of people do that. Everything modern sucks. Because of, I guess, the governments and the agenda. The goddamn fucking... Those goddamn liberals. And what's that, Alex Jones? The fucking...
You're gonna get cancer and you're
no,
gonna...
no, not that
That's
one.
why I'm usually kind of like almost autistic, is I'm just being constantly.
No, that doesn't work. I'm sure he has something to say about that one. But yeah, I don't get it, man. The raging content. That's how you do it. Watched a lot of your etiquette critiques, and I think from the ones I watched, you criticize fairly, but also give them fair points to what they do well. The shitty thing is that there's a new meta where hating on everything without any nuance for a narrative is becoming popular in the toxic fan of circles. 100%. Look no further than Sebi Webs, which all of his content is Final Fantasy sucks now. Yeah, I know him. I think I've seen him for sure. I watched one or two of them and can't. It is super negative. But that's the thing, is like he's probably chasing the YouTube algorithm. He probably made. I feel like he's newer too, though. So he probably had like a really popular video where he hated on it once and was like, "Oh, okay, you want that? More of that." Because that's the thing, is you have to do what. I don't know, man. YouTube is fickle. It's like maybe you do just have to do the same exact game, not even series, but game. Just make content about it repetitively to get it to do the algorithm thing and actually have it work. Because I make mostly like Final Fantasy and Square Enix videos, but YouTube still, every time I make a new video, it doesn't know who the audience is to send it to. How? At this point, how? Like, YouTube, look at what my most popular ones are. Look at the ones that I've released afterward. I'm like, clearly I'm like trying to do it right, and it's like, nope. How about we send your videos to somebody that really likes gardening? They probably want to watch a review of a 10-year-old Kingdom Hearts game. KH3D 2012. 2.8 2017. That would count. That definitely counts more so. Alright, I gotta hunt down the next. Oh, is this? Oh, I beat this. I gotta hunt down 10. Caribbean. But yeah, Sebi Webs. I'm not gonna call him out because I've only passively watched it. But it seems to be very much like one of those negative rage baiters? I don't know if that's the right word for it. Still, I think that's one step above when you make your entire content around hating like a guy. Unless that guy is like, I don't know. Senator or governor or politicians. You can make hate videos about it. That's what like. But if you're like, I fucking hate the angry video game nerds so much. Like, if you hate it that much, don't. Here's an idea. Put me down. Here's an idea. Don't watch it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even really watch the angry video game that much. Occasionally, he pops up in my feed. I might be like, let's see what he's doing. I think he has a beard now. Yeah, he looks different. But like everybody looks kind of different. How do I get the hell out of here, man? I gotta just find a save point. Wiki symbol in reverse. Ah, yes. This is all things we've done. I took the elevator down. I have to find the elevator down. This is where I thought I could go, and it's not the end of the road, right? This guy, yeah, for sure. maybe. Yeah, this is the... Why can I bring it back somehow? Can I... shot lock up to it? Get me out. No. I'm just gonna fucking leave. They don't call it 11 for no reason. Funniest shit I've seen is that Rebirth was ruined because of Red 13's voice when that was the original Japanese intent. OG game, and OG was full of goofy over the top shit. Okay, yeah, I remember that. I think that's an alright complaint, but it gets a little... Like, for me, it surprised me, and then I remember Sister Cat was the one I think that told me. So don't go this way. Sister Cat told me in chat that, that was something with the way they handled the suffixes, or something with the way his, he was written in the original Japanese script. And, it kind of implied that after the original Cosmo Canyon section, like, yeah, he acted a lot younger, so I think that's okay. If it's more like the original, then I'm definitely fine with it. And honestly, if it's not like the original, I can be fine with some of that stuff too. It all kind of depends. Aha. But you know what would be better is just give me a friggin' save point and I can leave. But I get it. You know, it's like maybe it's the kind of people that are. It's the kind of people that don't want to call her Aerith. Aha. Freedom. I hope. The people that still say Eris. Let's see. What's the fastest way to fucking save one? This is a goddamn maze. I guess I should be on. I should keep my eyes open for chests. There's definitely didn't get them all, and I definitely can get them all now. Could I just fly over this entire thing? Oh, see, that's what I mean. I'm like, some of it would be awesome if these levels would be opened up, and I could actually just shut. I could just glide right over everything without having to. Take the rails. Oh yeah, isn't the orb the exit? Maybe there's not save points inside. Release me from this prison. Sister Cat is here! I heard my name. Sorry, I'm playing Resident Evil with Leon. Oh, understandably. So, that's what I will be doing tomorrow night, but also maybe Saturday night. Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure which is going to work out better yet. What was I saying? Sister Cat was saying, you told me about the Red 13 voice change. And it being like the original, I think. I remember the first scene is when it's with Aerith. And I was like, who's that voice? Is she talking to Zack? I thought maybe she was talking to Zack in a live stream or something. But it was really just Red 13. Sneaky little dog. Okay. What else? The new thing I've seen the purist fans that hate the remake series parrot him. Oh, parrot the subby guy is that they Disneyfied Final Fantasy VII remake with the humor. Like, dude, this is the game where Kate's dressed up as a reporter to knock the shit out of Scarlet. Yeah. We had a slap fight too. There's a lot of dumb stuff in Final Fantasy VII original. Weird stuff too that I'm wondering if you know what I bet they're gonna take out, and I'm okay with it being removed, is when they tried to gas Tifa That's not going to be in the next part. That's not what I mean by the goofy stuff, but yeah, I mean, there's always goofy stuff. The dancing chocobos, the chocobo farm. The game was goofy. It had a lot of goofy dialogue just in general. Honestly, especially the translation that I played on the PlayStation 1 back in the day, you know, it wasn't perfect. A lot of goofy moments. This guy are sick. It's a fun one. Had some charm because of it, and yeah. The Turks being like Team Rocket is done, I think I take them more seriously in the remakes than I did in the original. Could not take them seriously whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple things that FF7 remake needs to have, or needed to have, in my opinion, that they skipped. They skipped, and it mostly comes down to age rating. In my opinion, is the Trail of Blood scene. That would have been freaking awesome at the Shinra headquarters. If you had actually gotten put into prison, and you have to break, or Sephiroth breaks you out, and there's all the blood, and you find out that it's a Genova. But you don't really understand any of that yet. That stuff's kind of in there, but it's done differently, because then the Sephiroth stabs Barrett, and it's like the purple goo instead of it being blood. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. There's definitely the new scenes aren't always better in remake and rebirth, but I'm not going to say that because I have a couple points that I think could be done better. It might take away from my score, I guess, from the game overall a little bit, just a tiny little bit, because the rest of the game is so good. Alright, we're going to San Francisco. No, I lied. Caribbean. What else, though? There was one other thing he said there. Unfortunately, some of that discourse has hit my Twitter feed. I'm not on Twitter, but I can imagine. Sebi will literally post. He's on Twitter too. Okay, tweets every day about how FF7. He's made it that. He's okay, so he's on Twitter doing it too. Very toxic. Again, I really don't have a problem with people not liking the game, but he's made it full on grift. Yeah, I mean literally. If your career is, he's probably making some money then. That's what I'm thinking. He's probably just chasing the YouTube algorithm. And I get it, to an extent, but they can't be very fun either. He's probably playing a bit of a character, I would imagine. I remember I called out someone else drifting on Dragon Quest trauma, and then he sent me a private message, and alright, you sound like kind of a normal guy actually, but I'm like, I know that you're doing this because you know it gets clicks and it gets people riled up. There's no way you actually care about the shit. And I'm like, you're gonna play these games anyway too if you actually like Dragon Quest. It goes like the Dragon Quest fucking 3 remake, which is a game I played on that fucking Game Boy Color. Like, oh, they fucking censored the priests for some shit. Or they censored artwork that was not featured in the original game whatsoever. They censored new stuff that didn't exist. If it didn't exist in the first version of it, it can't be altered. Whatever. Maybe they did alter the priests a little. Maybe I think they altered the priests that crosses and they changed it to like a different symbol. I can't play this game because of that. But I accidentally dipped my toe into that side of YouTube stuff. And whoa, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want anything to do with that. Hold up. Hold up. It's kind of a thing. I don't know. It's kind of a thing. It's all for money, I think. These people, it's just... People are so angry these days, and they really like to watch things that get them more upset. Why is that? That can't be healthy. That can't be good for your mental health. Like so slow. I think this is just like the last stream where I'm just kind of chilling, which is cool. Where am I going to? The Huddled Island. Huddled Isles. Oh, that's the first one. Okay. The thing that is very weird about the blood trail in the remake is if you're playing the game on a large 4K screen, the blood trail is still there, but it's covered in alien goo, so it's hard to see. Really? Is it a little bit red under the goo? It ends up being very purple and shiny, I guess. It should, and the thing is, it's very brief and it's not scary. It's not creepy. I think the original reminded me of, like, they're still trying to go for a bit of that Resident Evil, maybe not Resident Evil, but a little bit of a horror feel for a little bit. There are a couple moments in the original Final Fantasy VII that I feel they were influenced by PlayStation 1 horror. And it's no surprise that a version of FF7 turned into Parasite Eve. But none of that's in the remake. And me personally, you guys know I love horror. If they would have made it M-rated and gone bigger with that stuff, it would have been amazing. But that wouldn't have been a game. That would have been a game for me personally, and probably not a game that would have sold as well. Because the teens do like. I think that they don't. I think the teens. It is an audience. They do buy games. Probably in Japan mostly too. Well, yeah, no, when it comes to the censorship stuff, it's all about the Japanese rating, too. I don't think they even care about what the US rating ends up being, and overseas ratings end up being. I think they care about China, too, because of certain things, but they'll cut out things for China specifically, I think. But, I think they mostly care about what's it called, Sero. That's what I got into with that Dragon Quest guy. I was talking about Sero. I'm like, when it comes to this stuff, they don't care about anything going on in the United States, any of the culture war stuff in the United States. It's not an issue that they care about when they're designing Dragon Quest. They care about marketing and hitting age ratings. And Dragon Quest is a series they try to make whatever the equivalent is of Form E for everyone there in Japan. So guess what? That means sometimes we can't be showing too much cleavage. Same thing with Pokemon games, or whatever else is going for that kind of age rating. Means it can be enjoyed by adults, but the demographic is aimed younger. Kingdom Hearts, for example. We get Aqua. Aqua's pretty dang hot. But she doesn't show a lot of skin. Hold up. You can look at some fan art, though. I'm sure there are some versions over there, too. Okay. Dragon Quest drama was dumb? Definitely dumb. Obviously, manufactured culture war bullshit. So boring. Nothing content. Oh, I know it. Okay, I just realized it's after midnight and I'm still playing RE. I don't blame you. Are you getting pretty far, Kat? You got to the Leon section. You getting further than me? That's right, but I don't want to stop playing. I need to help my mom tomorrow, so I'll have to play Leon some more later. The Leon section's like, once you get after Grace, it felt pretty nice. It felt, even though the enemies hit you a lot harder, just having an arsenal of weapons Feels a little bit different than having a little pistol and nothing else at your disposal. Alright, where are we going? I said Caribbean. I said this place. We're going here. Oh, we have to go on the ship. Turn on the ship and take flight. The island on your right. So you see a cave. Looking for a cave on the right. So we got a picture of this one. A really low quality picture. Wait. It gets a little better. Okay, I can kind of see it. Okay. This one we're gonna have to hunt down. Couldn't make this one easy, could they? I don't know why not. So on point. About people making content shitting on something or designed to make you angry. It definitely isn't healthy. I've avoided that stuff, but it's popular and sad. I know, it's definitely not good. And like, I get it. I like to hate on things a little bit. Usually the things I like to hate on, I come at from at least a fan perspective. And you know, the other thing is like, if I'm not going to enjoy something, I just don't pay the money and buy it anymore. I haven't bought a Pokemon game in a while, but I don't make video after video. I don't even think I've ever made a negative video about Pokemon. I hate the Pokemon TCG right now. You know, I don't think I've only ever made a few Pokemon TCG videos anyway. But when I first started YouTube, I definitely made a few. And
Prepare to set sail!
there's people that make their careers out of hating on Pokemon stuff too, or Pokemon drama. And I'm subscribed to a few of those channels now. At least they're usually kind of funny. Looks like it's gonna be over here.
Crabs, here, located, found.
Crabs? I don't need any crabs. Oh, not quite. I think most of the... Okay. Let's fuck off of this thing. I think most of the people that make those videos are not... They're not invested in the dramas or whatever as much as the people that watch them as well, which is why it's a grift, ultimately. And you can do it with anything. I mean, you can see it, people do it with politics, but people do it hating on literally anything. From Pokemon, any video game, any franchise. They all have stuff like that. They all have that. I'm not sure which one is the worst when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't think it is Pokemon. I don't think it's Final Fantasy yet, because there's really... I've seen a lot of around Final Fantasy 16. I don't think I've seen much product. It's wild. I've not seen a lot of positive content in my team about that. It's fun. Maybe people just don't make that many videos. But 7? I feel like I've seen things getting more negative about Reaper all of a sudden. And I don't know why that is. I'll probably have to put up a video. Well, I think when I do my modern ranking, I'll have Reaper right at the top. This is their best. I think it's their best overall. Get in there, Jack.
We got this!
This guy's cool. I do like this harvest. Great design, Heartless. He's about to die, but I do like him a lot. I got a crystal. Well, not this one. Oh, well, actually, wait. I guess. Should I? I'm gonna melt them. I'm gonna melt them all. I thought I selected pirate ship, but I can finish one. 2?
Take this! Martino, running!
2? It's all Griffin. I can't wait for people to get bored of it. Yeah. I hope with everything. I think that the culture around just everything will change. It might take a while, but I blame the political climate infecting the video game culture a lot over the last decade. And there's a conspiracy theory that a certain islander that's not Sora, if you know what I'm saying, a certain guy with an island that's not Destiny Island, that's probably the opposite of Destiny Island, Darkness Island. A certain guy had a lot to do with what's that? 4chan? I've never even. I've seen a few 4chan posts, but I've not been on. What's that? The Girl Islander. I heard she's very involved in Reddit as well, and it had a lot to do with shaping a lot of online culture in the last, 10, 20 years. To help get their people elected, of course, but also to, I don't know, protect their interests on that island or whatever. But yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I think people will, I think they'll get tired of, most people get, I think your content is, if we're gonna say going back to the thing where you're making videos all about hating on one specific game or something, I think most viewers are gonna move on from that. Final Fantasy is a good one for that, I guess, and Pokemon are too, because their gameplay has split so much in the modern era. Compare the old handheld Pokemon games to what the games are now, and they're completely different experiences. Pokemon's trying to go all open world, and they're not spending enough money on resources to make their open worlds good or interesting. And then Final Fantasy used to be turn-based and old school. Well, old school because it helped shape RPGs and everything, but now is action or more action-based. So that divides the fan bases. Everything's like that. I bet you I'm not a part of the Mega Man fan base, but I bet you there's Mega Man fans out there too that are like, yeah, but everything after Mega Man X sucked. and there's probably people that make their YouTube careers out of being like, yeah, man, Mega Man though, old stuff is better. Okay, next.
I will eat your ass.
Oh, that's the wrong one. So just gotta believe, I believe I've made it to a gas station and got gas now. I can make more generators work. Okay, I have one detonator piece on the way to get to the section. Okay, yeah. You'll probably be further than me because I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow night or not. I want to, but tomorrow I have a big day at work. I'm going to be tired. Next, San Francisco.
Let's see.
Should put save points right next to those battle spots. Really would be nice. I don't mind traveling to them the first time, but like, come on, man. Let me out of here. You know what I can do, actually? Can't we just, do this? Just go back to Port Royal or some shit. That is a save point for sure.
Oh boy, let's go!
Cat had to play it. I had to stop playing, or I should have played all night. So that's the thing, is I can only... A lot of these nights I have to cut myself off, too. Get home too late, or I start streaming too late. Like tonight, how late are we already? 11:30? It's not too bad. I can keep going for a bit. I can definitely knock out all of these. In fact, we should go a little faster. I'm just shooting this shit. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to talk about these. Level 87. I would be leveled up to like 90 by the time I get to DLC. I didn't even mean to get this strong. I just mostly wanted the Keyblade. I wanted 2 Keyblades, more specifically. Oh, 11th Battle Port. What's that? Oh, you know, I'll just look it up on the map. District during the day. I really like the city here. I wish there was more stuff to do in it. But it is pretty big. Gives me high hopes for a big city in the next game. Spider-Man world? I'm just kidding. They shouldn't do Spider-Man, but something else could have a big world like that. I don't want Spider-Man world. I love this thing I've been seeing around. Your ideology was psyop by this specific islander. I saw that. I've seen that too. I think there might be some truth to it, man. I think there might be some truth to it. But I did find the lady islander. I saw her Reddit stuff. Seemed like it would be somebody. She was like a Reddit mod. Crazy. Crazy. I love this thing I've been seeing. By the way, did you guys get RE9 physically? I went digital. I'm a physical guy, but I wasn't able to get a copy at launch. Yeah, I have all my Resident Evil games digital, I think. Except for 4. 4 Remake I bought physical. And I have 4 regular versions all around. I mean, I have some... The modern stuff I got it all digital. I should get physical copies too. I'm sure you can get physical copies cheap, used or something. I bought most of the digital ones on sales. I can't breathe through my nose right now. I have to take a second. Yeah, playing RE all night was how I already beat it last week. Maybe the next RE stream will be longer. See, I hope so. I had a physical copy I was able to pre-order. Oh yeah, that's right. God, you're so lucky. Told him I wanted my other man. Yeah, we all need Leon in our life. I should get a physical one. Considering Silent Hill F. Okay. Crimson Desert. That's my next games. Maybe. I haven't tried F. And I'll probably do the remake, 2 remake before I do F. I want to play 2 remakes soon. I have it. I streamed it once. I got it like over a year ago. I have a lot of games I'm sitting on, man. It sucks. I got a lot of stuff. We haven't streamed any of the Pixel collection. I've got all the classic Final Fantasies to go through. Alright, from here, we check the map. I was thinking the next Final Fantasy I might have streamed maybe would be 13, though, because I've never played or beat that one. Have you guys... Who in here has beat 13? That's a whole rabbit hole, though, because it's 13.1, 13.2, and Lightning Returns. I don't consider those modern anymore, maybe. Maybe Lightning Returns. How old is 13 now? If they'd release it for PlayStation 5, I would play it easier, but I'd have to do it on Steam or something if we did 13. I don't like really doing Steam games as much. Oh, we're right by where we need to be. Just up. Okay. Literally just up. Straight above. Two remake was absolutely amazing, my dude. Skeptical, but got it after Christmas. Yeah, I wasn't skeptical because I've never played any of the Resident Evil, any of the Silent Hill stuff. The PlayStation 2 ones. There's a lot of PlayStation 2 games I've never played because I did not own a PlayStation 2. A lot of my Resident Evil stuff I played on either emulator growing up, like I played 3 on an emulator on my PC. Oh, it's up even higher. Or on GameCube. Played 4 and a little bit of Remake 1. I don't know, maybe there was some Silent Hill on GameCube, but I didn't get any of that. I don't even know how exactly I was able to convince my mom growing up to get me into oh, they're up on those things. How I got my mom to even get me Resident Evil 4. Because I was definitely like 14 or 13 or something. Wasn't super old yet. I think my mom was pretty chill about horror stuff in general. I mean, I was smart enough as a kid to understand it's fiction, right? I think most teenagers are. Get up there, dude. Get up there, dude. Not all teenagers are. They're all different. Okay, played the original 13, but never 13-2 or... How you feel about that one, the original 13? I played original 13 for like 10-ish hours. So never played any of the 13 games, okay. Only 13 related games I've... myself as a Type O. Oh, Type 0. Yeah, I played a little bit of Type 0 as well. The trilogy remastered. They need to do... Type 0 I think you can get on PlayStation 4 and 5, but you can't get... I don't know how the 13... How are the 13 games not brought onto 5 yet? Makes no sense. There must be some sort of technical issues with porting them. I don't know. Most of the RE physicals for PS4. Nice cat. Oh, except RE4. Yeah, you can get used copies of 4. I've seen them pretty cheap too lately, cat. That's the good thing about RE games. Like, if I didn't want to stream it and play it right away, if I would have waited 6 months, you could probably get that game for it. You wait for a sale, it's going to be $20, $30, $40. Well, it's the newest release, so it'll be... Get the complete, all-together collection. Oh, but there's DLC coming. I don't know, do you think they do DLC? Do you think we're going to see any sales before DLC? Probably not. Wonder how soon they can make DLC. So an idiot here. I was looking at the wrong picture. I gotta move. South. Oh, I see it. It's literally it's dead ahead. Well, peeps, I'm gonna head to bed. Need sleep? Alright, cat. I'll catch you later. Hopefully tomorrow night, maybe... Hey, cat, what do you like better for next Resident Evil stream? Do you like tomorrow night, or do you like Saturday or Sunday? What's best out of those 3? Dude, I'm wasting so much time. How is it 11:30 already? Okay. Only played it once when it came out. Thoughts back then were that it felt weird. Early game combat was too easy without 3 party members. Yeah, I've heard that the game is pretty easy. A lot of Final Fantasy games are on the easier side, but I heard that as well. Felt probably easy to me as well. I think graphics look good. Like I said, I only got 10 hours into it. My roommate got further and then my Blu-ray broke. And I never bought it on Xbox or replayed it. Maybe considering how to re-release them because 13 is available on PC and Xbox from what I understand. Yes, you can get it on Steam and also from the... I think you can get it from the Microsoft Store or something. Yeah, even on PC. There's multiple outlets on PC. Yeah. Just straight up get it from Xbox. Which is weird to me. Well, Xbox, I think backwards compatible is better. I do not own any Xbox stuff past the 360. So I don't know. I'm not really familiar with how that hardware works at all. But I think backwards compatibility is much better on Xbox than PS5, where you can play PS4 games, and if you have online, you can get some stuff online. I have a decent amount of stuff online, but you have to pay for it. But then games like 13 get lost. Are they being... I don't know. I know 13 got a lot of hate, and I was a 13 hater a little bit. I didn't like it. I wouldn't call myself a hater, but I wouldn't put myself on that what's the guy? What's the Sebi guy? I wouldn't say I was a Sebi Webs of 13, but I definitely didn't like the direction of the series at the time. I didn't spend my entire life talking about it, but... So the story felt so depressing to me back then. Yeah, going for a tragedy. I gotta say, with 13, I really didn't like the characters very much. And this is coming from me. I wasn't a huge fan of the 10 at first because of the characters and lack of old school Final Fantasy stuff. When I finally beat the game, I liked 10. And I still say I like Lulu a lot, and Auron is awesome. But I'm not a big... Yuna's awesome, too. Tidus and Riku, she's a little annoying. Tidus is a little annoying. I gotta root for them because they're cool guys. They save the day and everything. But, not my favorite characters. 13, though, is way worse. They felt like they went even bigger on the anime direction, and I just didn't... Not that there's anything wrong with anime, either. And I think that the new stuff at times feels pretty anime. The characters feel good still. With the FF7 remakes, maybe feel more anime, but I think the characters feel good. They develop well. They seem to have depth to all of them. They seem like they might have some quirky anime behaviors, but they feel like real people. I don't know if the 13 stuff does. I didn't play it enough to really say that, but... I didn't like what I did see. The afro hair chocobo in it felt kind of stupid. Is that Saz? Saz himself seemed cool, but I don't like the chocobo in the hair. That's dumb. What else? I've heard RE9 DLC is aiming to be released later this year. Yeah. I heard about that too, but I don't know when. How soon yet. Alright, let's get these done here, guys. Maybe if I tried 13 Trilogy another chance in 2016, it would feel different, but who knows. HD remastered? Even I think on PC it probably does look pretty good. And you know what? I've heard that I've read online a little bit that if you've played 13, you can see how some of that stuff that the battle system, how that did eventually turn into Final Fantasy VII Remake. Maybe some of the stuff carries over. I know stagger mechanics. That all comes from 13, and they do love stagger. They do love, modern Square Enix does love a good staggering system.
Danger detected.
Yeah. Eric talking about the 13 team and the alumni. Yep. Look at the designer on it. Party designer. Did Demora do character design? He must have done light. He did light for sure, right? Did he do all the character designs? Let's go to the I'm gonna scroll down my chat. I think for most people, this is the Black Sheep franchise for a while. Yeah, and 12 is boring. I like 12 design-wise, but it's so boring. It's like, I played 11, and it felt very similar to 11. And 11's story is similar. Obviously. 11's story isn't as good as 12, probably. But I had played a lot of 11 growing up. So I wanted something that didn't feel exactly... Well, I shouldn't say exactly. It felt so similar. Like, even in the world design, the level design, it kind of has the offline MMO feel. People say that, and it is. The world design is big and open, but there's no other players. That said, I think I like 12. The world is big, and the characters are... Some of them are, I don't know. I didn't get too far in 12 either. It's another one I'll have to do again. Maybe we'll do a poll. What would you guys want to play next? What do you guys want to see on the channel next as far as Final Fantasy goes? Another one down. Where to next? Maybe 12? I know it, could tie into Tactics. Just beat Tactics recently. Oops. I could also, seeing as they've still not announced a 9 remaster, it could be fun to do 9 and remaster it ourselves with PC mods. I've not done. I have done PC mods with 7, and it's amazing. Okay, Central District next. Well, Cat didn't answer me, and I'm playing too slow. Maybe we could start watching the Union Cross. We can start watching the Union Cross movie tomorrow night. I would be down for that, maybe.
Let's see.
I think I have to change it back to day. Or I don't know if it matters. Echo S is working on a FF9 dub. Ooh, I could do that. I could do the voices. It'd be fun. Let's see if Castle Knight wants to. Castle Knight would want to see 9. because I told him that one's super good. Castle Knight likes even though he doesn't play a lot of games, he likes to make the Final Fantasy streams as well. So it would be fun to do a really good one instead of a controversial one. What did we play last? Tactics is a really good one. And Tactics is such a more of a gameplay focus than the story. The story in Tactics is good. It's a little different. A little different from... Oh shit, I should have... Oh, I guess we can come back this way. It's fine. Tactics, I gotta do a Tactics review. Holy shit. Should do that too. Maybe I'll make a short Tactics review. We're going to do the same spawn point as the last one. Okay. North District. Day. All the way to the top. Let's go. Friday, always a good movie night. I got snacks. I grocery shopped today. I got cheese popcorn. I got Reese's. I am ready for a good movie night.
Come on,
I did not get
fellas.
any sea salt ice cream because they never fucking have it at my grocery store. I don't know if you guys ever see that around. I do not. But yeah, not as much as 9. For me, my top 3 Final Fantasies are always probably going to be 7, 6, and 9. And never really in any specific order. I played them all at different points in my life. 7 I played when I was a kid. 6 I played when I was not when I was a kid. 6 I played when I was about 18 or 19 and I was living out on my own. It was awesome. I played it on the Wii. My roommate had a Wii and I played it on there. It was fucking amazing. I loved it. And 9 I played when I was like maybe a preteen, I guess. I was probably like I was probably like 11 or 12, maybe 13 already when I played 9. Hard to say. I'm also not sure what year I played 7 because I didn't play it the year it came out. My mom wouldn't have bought me teen-rated games that young yet, but I don't know what year we got my PlayStation. There were so many cool PlayStation games that I read about online that I was able to get my mom to buy me a PlayStation 1 on eBay if I saved my allowance for a long time. And I had a $3 a week allowance. And I don't know how many months I saved for, but at some point she was like, alright, I'll get it. There's no way I saved up for it. Years. But it was, I think we bought a used one. And it wasn't, oh, literally in the same place. Okay. Back then, consoles dropped in price pretty fast as well. We bought a thick boy, and I think it was around the time that maybe the smaller PlayStation 1 was already out. I think we got one for on $50 to $100. I couldn't tell you the exact amount. Oh, there we go. Is this?
Yeah.
Alright. Did you, KHO, did you ever do the Echo S with FF7? I didn't, try out Echo S, but I have heard a little bit of it online. It sounded pretty good. I think the KH fandom, Union Cross, might be a little better, but I've only heard a few clips. I haven't done the whole game or anything. Echo S. Honestly, I would probably try out Echo S next time I play 7. Seven was the first game we streamed on here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was. It was. Years ago at this point. And the streams were pretty much the same, but a little more rough around the edges for sure. 12. Dream game for the future of Final Fantasy is a Final Fantasy game where the FF7R characters switching, action command hybrid battle system, maturity gore of 16. Yes, I'm with you on that. 100%, dude. That should be 17. Ultimate airship. Yep. Large scale world map. Yep. Give me that. I don't like the 16 world. I feel like that's something that people don't really complain about with 16. These are always about, oh, it's action, it's not hard enough, whatever. But the world design could be done. It looks good as hell, but it doesn't feel connected. When you play tactics with the same team, I'm not sure if the world map in the PlayStation 1 version looks the same. I'm like, it kind of, maybe they took inspiration from tactics there as well. I feel like 16 took a lot of inspiration from tactics in smaller ways, but like elements of the story and everything. I could turn off. Oh, can I turn off experience? I should have done that. I should turn off my experience. I think I might do that. I should have done that at 84. I can't do it. I don't know if I can do it for Donald and Goof. We can let them get to 99. Also want airship. Yep. I should have kept writing that.
Come on, fellas.
American Dream. That sounds good to me. That sounds exactly what I want for 17. But that might be like 18. Maybe the next Hamaguchi game feels like that, because he's got to stick with it. He's done such a good job. I thought Rebirth was so good. I love his interviews. They're rather insightful. All right. Damn, is this 13? There's 14 though, so this isn't the last one yet, but we're close. We're getting close. The Keyblade Graveyard. No! Okay, hopefully these aren't too... Well, I think they'll still melt these. Yeah, turn that on. We're good at 80. 88 is fine. If we need to level to 99, we'll do it later.
Let's see.
I'm not having any challenges here. Seven will always be my favorite. For that, I would put 10. 9 and 6. Okay. All the peak games for me. 9 is underrated. I think 9 is a little underrated. I really wish the remake would have been real. I feel like it was for sure a real thing at some point, and then probably got canceled. Ooh, maybe like a year or two. Was it already 2 years? Maybe a year or 2? Or they said they canceled what? A lot of projects. Was it millions of dollars of projects they canceled? Missing link, seemingly part of this cancellation thing. A lot of the stuff we'll never know because they canceled unannounced things, and the 9 remake was never officially announced. But it seemed like there was a lot of 9 remake or 9 stuff popping up around its anniversary. Artworks and CDs, albums. 7 is the only Echo S stand-up I've done using some kind of mod manager. Yeah. I don't know how many they've done. I'm not too familiar with Echo S. Like, I've heard of it. Not sure if it's a team of people or if it's a person. I really don't know. The only modder I know for sure of is Nuno Styles, and he did those sick ass Tetsuya Nomura designs where it looks like the artwork instead of the original PS1 like models, and that is the best way to play Final Fantasy VII, in my opinion. Now, it probably helps to play the original first for the real experience, but afterward, mod the hell out of that and make them look good. And they look so good in action. It looks crazy to me. For the battle, specifically. They have the Nino Chibi ones that I like for the field models, but... Yeah, I would put 10 at number 4, I think, when it comes to my ranking. So it would still probably be those 3 top, and then 10 immediately after. After that, I don't know. I had tier listed some in my head sometimes. I used to have a ranking where I did the president's rank 'em. If you look deep in my playlist, you might be able to find it. But I did put it to unlisted because I didn't want it to affect my algorithm anymore. And it did not help anything, I don't think. I don't think it helped. I think it actually hurt me. I used to get more views when I had it active. On my own. Like, from old videos still getting views. Not many people, I think, would watch that and then come over to it. It was a dumb video. But the order is pretty close to my real order. Did my 16's world at the time. Yeah. I mean, 15's open world burned me out. I'd have to play it again. I think I'd do the, with everything in the flying car. Did the car fly, though, when you played it? Because it flies now. I think you only got that at the very end, though. 84 versus 99 is basically no difference for Remind episode? Oh, okay. So it's fine to keep experience on, I feel like. Oh, okay. Yeah, 89 now. I'll probably be 99 by the time we get through this. Okay. 9 remake seemed very real for a while. Definitely to me. Seemed like it was happening. Also that it still does exist, but if it does, I don't know why they wouldn't announce it yet. I feel like if it did, they would have announced it. For sure. Maybe they want to finish the FF7R? Only because of, like, didn't they announce Kingdom Hearts 4 early so that a situation like this wouldn't happen where it's, like, leaked anyway and then it's weird? Ears just popped. Alright. Next, Keyblade Graveyard. What the? Keyblade Graveyard. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 15's open world doesn't hold up too well. I remember it being pretty to look at, but kind of like boring after a while because you start to really notice all the gas stations are copy-pasted. And aren't the, like, enemy stations where you encounter the enemies? Don't those kind of start... enemy station, I can say. Evil gas station. Enemy camps, whatever those are called. They start feeling kind of copy-pasted after a while, too. So I think what it feels really refreshing feels exciting for the first 10, 20 hours. Exploring the world with the boys, the car, the music. Yeah. Alright, where to here, though? Oh, the Badlands. Oh, it's the first one. Okay. I'm gonna head south. Let's go. Okay. Real easy to get to. Okay, 15 did have the regalia. Yeah, type F. Type flying. At launch, but it was kind of useless. Did it? I don't. Was it available at launch? I don't even. Maybe I just never used it. I played through the original. I did most of the DLC. Maybe I just never really used it. Maybe I just used it, crashed it, and I was like, okay, this is not worth using. Feels like a cop-out airship. Okay, yeah, definitely. Certain areas, 50 worlds that were really cool. The desert area, yep. The forest, for sure. The rest of it was really half-baked and not, yeah, samey. The gas stations, definitely a problem there. I noticed that stuff when I played it the first time.
Let's see.
I still enjoyed it for what it was, but it felt video gamey. You know, it didn't feel quite as immersive of a world as you'd hope from a big open world. And I think they've gotten better with the more modern open worlds. So I hope that the series stays more open, at least more open than 60. Open zones are okay. Make them more connected. If we're gonna do zones, make them like make them feel cohesive. 12 did zones and they felt more cohesive than 16. But they had like a connected zones. Something like that would be okay too, I suppose. Holy shit. This one might actually be tough. Never mind. He'll be dead in a few seconds. Did I zap him? He should be weak to water, right?
Here we go.
Get him. Hey, get back over here. Yeah, I see. I should have stayed in the 60s, but I really didn't even. I didn't think I overdid it. Try to. Are you dead? You do. Or he's got a tail. What do you got? Okay, maybe I should use my other keyblades for the next fight. I'll use the spear. The spear's pretty fun, and I barely even used it. I added it to my mix, to my loadout, for a little bit of variety, and I'm not doing it.
Oh boy, let's go!
Get it for the next one. Alright. Battlegate 14, the Badlands. What? Okay, we're just gonna go north now.
Yeah.
14 could feel more challenging? Alright, good. Good. I wonder what 14 is. Should I save it first? Let's save it. Yeah, you also have to remember when 15 released before some of the really good standard setting open worlds launched, like Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, I guess that's before Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Elden Ring. And I'm gonna be honest, Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild, beautiful open worlds. Empty open worlds though. Red Dead could be, for sure. Still though, I loved Breath of the Wild. For me, it still felt better to explore than 15 though. I know what you're saying. Definitely not copy pasted with Elden Ring as bad. I think when 15 came out, wasn't the thing where open worlds were just, they were trying to make them bigger and bigger, like mileage. Square meters, we're talking. Skyrim was huge, and then yeah, the open world trend of like that era was a little different than the open world trend of the Breath of the Wild and everything. What's the best open world? Which one does it best for me? I don't even know. Like I still really do enjoy the open worlds of the shittier older open world designs of a Skyrim or a Fallout or something. I think I always liked those more than 15's version of an open world. Alright, I think we just go north. For the modern stuff? Witcher 3 is a really good open world. I guess it's not even modern anymore. That's definitely not modern anymore. Alright, this is the big fight. Yeah, Rebirth does feel really good for modern stuff. I think that's the way they should go. You don't necessarily. I think some people say, "Oh, they Ubisofted up with the checklists everywhere and all that stuff." I didn't mind it. Dark Inferno. One-on-one. Maybe I should stick with it. This form though. I can survive a little bit longer, I can clear myself. I think my finisher will just deplete like the entirety of his health though. If he makes it to that point. We'll find out pretty soon. Haven't done that yet. Oh shit, I wasted because he's not here for it! Wait, there he is. Pretty good damage. Alright, I'll finish him with something else. We'll do two. Highwind. Where'd he go? Okay.
Heal. Take this. Back at you.
Oh, he's so done. You just have to get him real quick. Just get him real quick. Just get him real quick. Oh, he's done. Dark Inferno. Crystal Regalia. Oh, I have so many stories to read. Hello, by the way. Nicely done. What's up, Matt? What a boss to walk in on. That
Gosh,
guy was
so
cool.
much has happened here.
I like that. So much has happened, and now let's read about it. How is it going tonight? That was Cage 3. Base game's only secret boss, by the way. Ooh, and he went down pretty fast at level 80. Or 80, whatever I am. Should not have leveled up anymore. Note for next playthrough, just don't even level up. Or just do critical and see if I need to level up still. But we'll see how the next streams go. Or the DLC goes. Personal favorite was Red Dead R2? Yeah. Red Dead 2? Red Dead Revolver? Yeah. I played it for I played the first one a little bit. I think we talked about this a little bit. I should do 2 again. I've seen YouTube videos pop up about it that I've seen. I've watched them out of curiosity. It does sound awesome. It seems very immersive for sure. Like lived in by the NPCs. A lot of people would say Elden Ring, but I feel the opposite. Sum of yourself. Praise it for not having any markers or whatever, but that is the stuff that frustrates me. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's... Yeah, people really love that these days, huh? Give me some... I don't mind markers. Maybe they don't have to be a huge element of it. Maybe they can tone it down for Remake Part 3 if people didn't like it this much in the new one. But the complete lack of a story for Elden Ring was a surprise to me because I hadn't played any of the Dark Souls games at all until Elden Ring, and I had no idea what to expect. I had only heard that it's a open world version of Elden Ring, so I thought, or open version of Dark Souls. So I thought, okay, combat's hard. I know that about Dark Souls. But I also heard that George R.R. Martin was involved. And I'm like, sweet. Probably has a fucking epic story. Because, you know, Game of Thrones or Song of Fire, Ice, whatever it's called. Whatever the novels are called. And then I was shocked that there's no story. That it's all just told through the items and stuff. And it's just boss fights. So, open world where you have to run a really long time from boss fight to boss fight. Big boss fight. With small mini-bosses on the way. And it's fun. It's really fun, but I still never beat it. And I don't know if I would pick it up because I like to have more story. That gives me more motivation. It's a fun game to try with different builds, too. You know, like, I tried a couple different builds. There's a couple open world games like that I've played where I'm like, I'm into the exploration and the combat and everything and the story, even if it's not that interesting. Well, you can always try different builds and that's fun and everything. And to me, Elden Ring feels like that's the kind of game it is. There's a place for that kind of stuff too. But I don't always finish games like that. I think I need a story to keep me going to the end. I also don't play like a lot of multiplayer games, you know. And a lot of people like just endless games. Games that never end. I like to have a definitive end eventually. Ubisoft stuff. Yeah, and I guess for me, when it comes to the Ubisoft complaint, I don't really know because I haven't played that many Ubisoft open worlds. I've played a couple, maybe? I'm not an Assassin's Creed fan. But it's a series that has tons of fans, so I can see why that also got influential in the genre, like that kind of style or whatever. Oh, Crystal Regalia. That's MP Hastega? That up. Sorry, it's taking me so long to catch my chat. I'm trying not to miss anything. What am I taking off? Let's see what it looks like. Maybe I can remove MP Haste. Ooh. Ooh, that is pretty good. That's really good. I do like that. Lose 1 strength overall. Haste and haste. I could probably still get. I wish I knew what percent. Oh, maybe I can. Can I see what percentage that? Oh, 30%. Oh. Yeah, we definitely want that. This is only 10? So together that's 60. I have a 10? Regular? Is that 10 even really doing anything? I like that. I do like the extra strength. I need it. There you go. Everything's dying really fast. I don't need it. I don't need it. Okay. Those games are like that. Yeah. Those games are... See, I played a little bit of... Haystack has... staff? Yes. Those games are... Matt, I know you're a big Souls fan. What's the best Dark Souls game? Oh wait, I think we've talked about this. Sekiro, I think, would be the next one I think I should check out. I wish those games went on sale more often. I think Sekiro is still like 50 or 60 bucks. Probably buy a used copy for cheaper, but digital. Like
Let's see.
Sale. Alright, let's, sorry. Losing steam. Maybe I didn't have a lot of steam in the beginning of stream anyway. Let's read the reports. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna watch some Union Cross 2. Enzo. Alright, story time, guys. Correction, I'm a Souls lore fan. Okay. Suck at the games. Love them, but they just don't love me. Okay, okay. The lore probably is good if you actually... Like, yeah. Right. The lore itself is interesting. It is kind... It sounds kind of... To me, it does kind of sound like the way Resident Evil lore is. Found through items and reading descriptions of things. What are we doing right now? But, you know. I want to have a main villain. I want to have a plot. Alright, story time, guys. Settle in here. I guess I should say Rebirth is one of my favorite open world games, just based on the sheer amount of hours I put into it. I think I have like over 200 hours with multiple saves on there. My main one at like well over 150 hours on it. Now a lot of it's on stream, so you know, like a lot of bullshit downtime, but still, those hours add up. Still can't be the Chocobo Racing. I don't think I ever beat the boxing either. But the boxing you can cheat on. I don't think you can cheat on the Chocobo Racing. It's just hard. Okay. Ansem, Code, Conspectus, Excerpt 1. From Yenzo. I have pored over the data my master entrusted to Riku. Here I offer my preliminary conclusions. Within Sora's heart are 3 compartmentalized boxes, each containing the heart of another. One box holds Roxas, another holds a second heart that has been with Sora nearly as long. The third has held its heart for much longer. These hearts have melded with Sora's and no longer have voices of their own. Any attempt to mechanically extract them could prove as dire for Sora as what caused him to become a Heartless in the first place. First, a vessel for each heart must be readied. Then, a spark of some sort is required to induce its waking. Obviously, the ideal solution is to restore each heart to its own body, but whatever the case for the 2 unknown individuals, Roxas possesses no such thing. The same is true for Naminé, who we believe resides in Kairi's heart. Still, if alternative bodies can be secured for them, all their hearts require to be awakened is that spark. People they cared for and who cared for them, who can show them the way home. Complete and perfect digitalization of the heart is impossible. We only hope to partially reconstruct it. Thus, I see no way forward but to extract the hearts we so desperately need directly from within Sora. Fortunately, the data stored in Twilight Town contains a near-perfect record of the memories of those who lived there. But for Roxas and Naminé, especially, this is crucial. Okay. 10. Excerpt 2. As for how to contain their hearts, the only conceivable option is the replicas. If clones. If we transfer in the digital memories from the Twilight Town archive, the replicas should be able to reconstruct each individual's human appearance with near-perfect results. Then their hearts need only the right spark to wake them. So they may find their way out of Sora and Kairi and into those newly made bodies. The replica program was truly revolutionary, but it was incomplete at the time of the old organization's dissolution. Without Evan, how are we to further the research? We need at least 3 replicas, one for Roxas, one for Naminé, and one for the unknown stowaway within Sora's heart. These are difficult quandaries, but I work through my master's data. I find myself remembering the taste of ice cream. When I was a boy, he would bring me some. We took walks together. There will be a time to regret my betrayal later. For now, My focus must be on restoring Roxas and Naminé and proving my master had good intentions. He answered. Interesting. Unknown. Okay. Even on a world line with no Keyblade, peace is but a dream. In the absence of us and our master, a darkness arrived, one that shall surely lead the world to yet another demise. Okay. A world line with no Keyblade War? The fuck you talking about? Okay. Okay. Alright. Amid the chaos, I bequeathed my Keyblade to one of the Union leaders, just as the master instructed. Ah. Oosh. I watched as the 5 were sent to another world line, at no small cost, ensuring the line of Keyblade wielders will live on. And now, Keybladeless, I must depart this land to fulfill my final task. Lushu for sure! This means casting my own body aside and sojourning my heart in a vessel after vessel, as many as it takes. Aha! But I will continue gazing upon each passing era, one unto the next, in time, be it years or decades, centuries or millennia, I will meet the 5 once more. Somewhere in this cyclical history of bequeathings, a chosen one will appear and reenact the Keyblade War. When the scapegoat arrives and takes my Keyblade in hand, that will be the time to take stage and finish my role. The last masters will awaken. Unknown. 13. Okay. Unknown. Still Lushu, probably. It seems this name will be my last. Okay. The lives I have lived over the ages fill volumes, but for now I must focus on what matters most. The Keyblade has successfully passed down generation to generation, and it seems a Keyblade master devoted to the darkness may finally arise. Until now, I have watched over the course of the events from a distance. Perhaps the time has come to intervene. I need only to play the role of a fool, desirous of the Keyblade's power. I will don the mask of his ally in order to keep watch over my Keyblade from close by. The Gazing Eye, a Keyblade forged from the eye of the Master of Masters. He passed it to me, as I have to others, and through it he can see the future, all that will ever come to pass. Spanning the ages in body after body, life after life, my task has been to keep vigil over the eye as it passes from hand to hand. It has been a long time, longer than I can express. But now, at last, the Keyblade War has come, or has begun, and Kingdom Hearts will open, a true and complete Kingdom Hearts, born of the clash between darkness and light. I will soon be reunited with my old companions, and in that moment my long vigil will reach its end. He will return. The Master of Masters will return? Unknown. But who is it? Don't tell me if we know the answer. Don't tell me anything yet. Eric, I'm going to be careful about reading what you say. Ziggurar twist at the end of this game is one of the best in the entire series, especially when you realize Ziggurar has been a shady character even in KH2 and Birth by Sleep. I do like the Birth by Sleep. I mean, it's been obvious he's been sneaking and up to his own things. So this makes sense. It's a good twist. It's kind of a shocking twist-ish, but it makes a lot of sense. I think we knew he was up to something, but I don't know if I expected him to be leading Xehanort on. You know, that is pretty good. That is pretty good. So, who did he give the Keyblade to first? It eventually ended up with Xehanort. I will find out, probably. Who did he pass this down to? Good stuff. Unless it's been Xehanort the whole time. Have you guys considered that the Master of Masters could also just be Xehanort? What about that? I'm not sure how that works yet, but it might be. It turns out Xehanort's been playing Lushu for a fool. He thinks he's playing him, but it's really Xehanort. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's probably just Xehanort. It's probably just Xehanort. I remember thinking Cage 3 would end with him betraying Xehanort or something like that. I thought it would be a more on-screen betrayal than a behind-the-scenes betrayal, but for sure. Turns out he didn't even need to do that. Exactly. Yeah, I thought we'd see it, but yeah, it's already been happening. We did see it, we just didn't know it. Sounds like a classic Mega Man prediction. Okay, Chiro. Mega Man YouTubers. That's right. Are there angry Mega Man YouTubers that are like making big bucks on YouTube just being like, fucking hate the new stuff. I hate everything Mega Man past 1999. Everything after that is fake Mega Man. And everybody knows it. Because the original Mega Man producer stopped working for the company. And they've had to make this series without him ever since. I don't know exactly. I'm completely making that up. That's Final Fantasy. It's not 1999 for Final Fantasy. It'd be like 2001 or something. The original Mega Man guy. He tried to make a Mega Man movie, and it lost him so much money they had to get rid of him. So there is, I watched it for like a second. I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll finish it on stream. There is the cutscene. Where do I find that? I thought I found it before. It unlocked. Do you have to watch it from the main menu? I think I unlocked it when I got a certain amount of, the Disney Lucky Entrance. Let's watch it, though. Seen a little bit of it. We're gonna see it when we start the DLC. Give me that trailer. How can I obtain that trailer? Is there save the movie title screen? I think that's how you do it. I think that is how you do it. Now, not saying there won't ever be any more Kingdom Hearts 3 streams, but we're ready to watch the movie tomorrow, right? I think all I have left to do is Ultimate Weapon, but then there's DLC. And this stuff carries over. I'm already really strong, so this is probably it. And, if you guys check, it's not in the stream's title, but if you check that thumbnail, we made it to lucky number 13. So, pretty big. Pretty big deal. What? I saved it, right? Saved it twice. This could be nice. I know for sure. Okay. Alright. Theater. I think it's in here listed as... Is it just secret movie? Maybe that wasn't. Maybe I haven't seen it. Should we see the epilogue one more time? Hit me with the epilogue one more time. Lost Masters. Movie time. Movie time. After all, that's all we've got left, basically. Well, we've got the DLC. There's gonna be a lot of movie time. Oh! Shit, I forgot if you guys already answered this. But...
Finally. Back where it belongs.
Dark Road. Is that before or after Melody of Memory? Look at that eye on that Keyblade. Box? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at these guys. Seems like they're... Are they? I don't know. They were really dumb in the first part. Are they evil? I think they're...
Did you summon us back?
Why? Why? Why are they back? Why did they have to, why did they have to be back? For the prophecy to work? What's in the box?
Is that you, Lucio?
What's in the
You look
box?
Haven't heard that name in a long while.
Oh, it is him.
These days they call me Zigbar, but hey, whatever suits you.
I think you already know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but some time ago I had to cast my old form away. Been through plenty more semblances since, but it's still me underneath it all.
What happened? Why are we here? You tell me!
I'm with the bear guy. What the fuck?
I had a
Why are
role
we
to
even
play.
here?
And after all these years, it's done.
What role?
I guess Ava didn't make it after all.
Meaning what?
I told her, clear as day, what it is I had to do.
And is that why you decided to exclude her?
As if Ava had her own mission, and she carried it out.
Yep.
I've heard enough! Lucio, what
That's a
was
cool
your
thing.
role?
With the big Keyblade attack. Mystery
I
box.
hope you like long stories.
And the mystery box is still a mystery, right? You don't have to tell me the answer to that. I'll wait. We'll get there. Fucking mystery box. It's obviously Kingdom Hearts in the box. I don't know how you... Somebody made Kingdom Hearts, put it in a box that they can use for later.
Oh,
Or
right.
it could just be... What if it's darkness? They got all the darkness and put it in a box, and if you open
What's
that
this?
thing up, it is eternal.
I heard about this new game.
Word?
7 black pieces,
Oh.
and
Just
Don't
watch.
over chest, man. It's a new game. Candy Crush Saga. Secret movie. Oh. Read the label on the box. It says darkness. Okay. Can I use this for a thumbnail for anything? Probably not. Oh. Luxor did say it contains hope, so it's light. could be light. What if it's light? What if it's Sora? What if they got Sora in a box? It's gonna be like what's that anime? Oh, hold on. Is that Riku? So waking up, it's called Yozora. So was that Riku though? They make him and Riku look so much like the same goddamn guy. What's that anime with the girl in the box? That like pilots a ship? Talking 90s anime. It's a pretty good one too. I haven't watched it in a long time. Gene, the guy with the gun. It's kind of Cowboy Bebop space drama. Demon Slayer? No, not Demon Slayer. Fucking red hair Gene. What's his last name? There's a naked girl wakes up in a box. Trigun. Oh no. What is it? Oh no, it's a pretty good one. We'll get there. Outlaw Star. Thank you, Keiichiro. Is the box gonna be the Outlaw Star girl? Maybe. Maybe we take the next Kingdom Hearts up to the M rating. Yeah, I think you'd get away with a teen rating with a what's her name? Oh, I don't have the trivia on me right now. Outlaw Star's pretty good though. Don't know if it holds up. I liked it a lot when I was younger. Outlaw Star. Gene is for sure his name. Okay, so that's Riku. They're both here? We went to find Sora. 104. But not Riku. He's in a different place. But they're together. What does it have to do with the Yozora? Is this his... Oh, no, this is his world. Yeah. Oh, that's him. He's got the eyes. And Shion is here. Just kidding. That's young Lushu, but how is he there? Reconnect, Kingdom Hearts. Whose hearts? That's not... Who is that? Who's Mystery Hood? Deadpool, I like your thinking. Man, I know I started late. Tonight, so thanks for hanging me out. Just not for Keiichiro, it's not too late. Really slowly did those Battlegates. Okay, hold on. Get out of here, music. Don't get me in trouble. I let that play too long. We'll get in trouble. But love it. Kingdom Hearts 3. Ooh. Well, I'll wait till the DLC's finished. But I think it's really good. I mean, I've been talking about it all night. Oh, a Keyblade Graveyard. So yeah, let's meet up with... Will Deadpool be in Union Cross? Is that a thing? Don't tell me, Keiichiro. Very much looking forward to the DBC Cage 3 review. It's gonna be a slow one. I mean, I've been slowly playing the games and slowly reviewing them. It took me... My first Kingdom Hearts review, 1, I'd say was the only video I've done on Kingdom Hearts that did really well. But it did so well, it still probably gets more viewers than the newer ones that I put out. I've gotten better at making videos since then, when I don't half-ass it especially. But I also try to listen to them more than once before I put them out so that they're not super annoying. And I'm not, like, being repetitive in what I say. So the video quality is better, but I don't know. You know what's cool, though, actually, is the 358 Days review has been a sleeper hit. Actually, it's done really well. Not as good as the KH1 one review. I'm going to say that it's gotten into the thousands of views, which originally that video did really poorly, and I remember complaining about it. It's picked up some steam. Maybe she's not done. Maybe that's going to get viral. The Melon Mix review? Yeah, sure. No, for sure. That one's done okay. It's let me check the stats. Check the stats here. I'm just gonna look it up on my phone. I could pull it up on screen, but I don't want to do that because I have I have this on. We need that. We need that. It's important. Let's see. 358 days. Well, it's kind of old now. 8 months ago? It's at 3.3K. That's pretty good. I remember it was struggling at like a few hundred for the first month or two that it was out. Even though its stats are good. And its stats are still good. Sitting at a 6.8% click-through rate. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good percentage. My average is probably way worse than that. I'm not going to tell you my average. And I mean, I can show you it's always been a video that's been on the incline. Wait, can I? Can I show you this? Will it look normal? There's no way. That won't look good. We can try. Webcam. Do your best. So look, it goes up. Chart looks good. It looks like a stock that you bought a few years ago, and you're like, hell yeah. It looks like I invested in Bitcoin in 2016. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that just continues to incline. I have no idea how it works, though. Melon Mix tutorial is one of my most viewed channel videos. I'm not even a YouTuber. Maybe the interest is in Melon Mix. Maybe I should do another Melon Mix video. Oh no, commenters are telling me my my Melon Mix install tutorial is broken now because Melon Mix is now at version 8.19, months after I publish my step-by-step guide. Maybe, I guess you could update them. Yeah, so I replied to them, why don't you just read the GitHub install page? Right. How many views did that do? Did that do pretty good? I can find out. I can spy on you pretty fast here. Oh shit, that did better than my melon mix. Send some of those viewers over. That did really good. 8.7. In their defense, I'm a visual learner. Honestly, yeah, that's true. Okay, it's true. Put a maybe it. Yeah, if too hard. I too had to watch a video. Yeah. Maybe just put out an update one. Just narrate the Melon Mix GitHub install page steps. Honestly, really. It'll go viral. Honestly, maybe. Maybe I need to do it. I haven't updated my Melon Mix in a while. So maybe I should. Shit, give me those 9K. I need that 9K. That's pretty good. Like, that's better than some of my best videos, dude. That's my best. That's like, yeah, that's better than my third best one right now. I have 2 secret viral videos that I set to unlisted that are together at like 100K. But they bring the wrong people, kind of people in. They're pretty funny, though. They still hold up. They're funny. I'm surprised the FF16 review ended up being better than KH over time. Yeah, I haven't had anything do good in a while. I guess that's the other reason why I haven't really been as motivated to make videos. I haven't been performing as well. Whatever. We'll get to it eventually. I guess I could show you. You guys bored yet? You guys gotta leave? I can show you, because I haven't even seen it, and I haven't thought about it in a couple weeks. I can give you guys a little teaser of my Dream Drop. Wow, blinded by the Dream Drop Distance video. I just load up CapCut quick. I know I only got like probably somewhere between. I probably got about, I'll say 13 for the sake of the stream. I think I got about 13 minutes into editing it. How long is it currently at? Where'd it go? Hold up. Did it delete itself? No. No, it's longer than I thought. It's still at 41 minutes. Fuck, I thought I trimmed it down already. That's why I don't want to do it. It's way too fucking long. Way too long. The game's days encoded just don't hit as hard as movies. I know, they really don't. Coded especially. I think if you tried really hard, maybe the Days movie could be good. But Days is a fun game. With Melon Mix is really fun. 41 seems fine. It's so fucking long. I'll just have to. I could release it and just start half-assing my video editing for it. Okay. This. Blinded. This. Do 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 do. Let's do this, but make this window. Hey, don't look at that. Don't go to this website and look up my username and then steal my soundboard. Don't do that. I don't know if you guys do that. It's not a super unique soundboard. It's mostly Alex Jones. But it is good. This one. Oh, that's chat. This one. I'm down here now. Hey, guys. And I'll just turn the sound off. Can I do that through config? You know what? We can also just do it this way. There might be the slight... 41, I do like 41. For a viewer, I like 41 minutes. For an editor, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Okay, hold up. Can I make this full screen or something? Oh, we had this problem before. I actually can't. I actually can't do it full screen or the video goes away. Right? It's gone. You guys probably saw the video disappear just now. So annoying. I don't know why it's like that. But I can stretch it out. I can stretch it out. Oh, and I can zoom in. I can stretch it out. This is how I did it last time, too. I can stretch it out and I can zoom it in. Just do it this way. Days movie is missing some crucial stuff. Like the final fight between Roxas and Syx. It's true. And Syx is a big deal. He's, especially when you play the game, he's not the owner, he's not the boss, but he's like your shitty manager. He's the fucking shift manager. That motherfucker. And the boss fight is important. It's important for Roxas. All right. I'm going to hit play on here. I'll turn up the volume. I should try not to add too much commentary because talking over myself is kind of silly and stupid sounding. But I could use soundboard. Just kidding, I won't do it.
So I finally beat Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance,
I wanna hear
maybe
this.
one of the more
Is it too loud?
controversial Kingdom Hearts games. Is that right to say? You know, way back when I started playing this series, I talked a little bit about how I had some preconceived notions going into it, how confusing everything is. The first game, well, it's really not too hard to follow. Things get kind of weird at the end, but it's really not that much stranger than what you'd find in any other Square Enix RPG from that era. But now we're like 7 games deep, and while I still wouldn't say that it's been overly confusing to get to this point, the story has...
I'll watch it too. Let me go get it. I'm gonna get it real quick. All right, how's everything sounding? I turned down my microphone so that it didn't pick up and bleed into the microphone too much, but it's gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna take it from the top. I'm gonna really watch this and study this, see how I can make it better.
So I finally beat Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, maybe one of the more controversial Kingdom Hearts games. Is that right to say? You know, way back when I started playing this series, I talked a little bit about how I had some preconceived notions going into it, how confusing everything is. The first game, well, it's really not too hard to follow. Things get kind of weird at the end, but it's really not that much stranger than what you'd find in any other Square Enix RPG from that era.
That's Chrono
But
Cross.
now we're like 7 games deep, and while I still wouldn't say that it's been overly confusing to get to this point, the story has already been very long and mysterious, with each game adding more characters and concepts, oftentimes changing your understanding of events from previous games and introducing new mysteries along the way. It certainly does leave you with a lot to keep track of. With Dream Drop Distance, this is probably the most complicated things have gotten to this point, particularly with the addition of, wait for it, time travel. Wait, no, not that kind. Time travel, heart style. I already know this isn't going to be everybody's favorite aspect of this story, as I've seen quite a few comments bringing it up over the years, and not usually in a good way. So I didn't know how or why time travel, but I knew it was coming eventually. Dream Drop Distance features a very weird version of time travel, though. One that only works under very particular circumstances, very convenient circumstances for the villain. I'll admit right away, I'm not a huge fan of these rules and the way that time travel works here, but it makes sense, I think. But yeah, we'll save the finer details on how all of that works for now. But I'll leave it at this. When the credits rolled, I was wondering if I was actually following everything correctly. I think I did. But I think we're also supposed to be left with a few questions. I hope. Let's take it from the top. Dream Drop Distance, or 3D, originally released for the Nintendo 3DS in 2012, with an HD 2.8 collection released in 2017. That's the version I played. The game was developed by the same team at Square Enix that worked on Birth by Sleep, with the goal of making the game feel even more action-oriented, similar to Tetsuya Nomura's other main project at the time, Final Fantasy Versus 13, as well as try out other new ideas for Kingdom Hearts 3. As for Versus 13, well, it feels like that's a story that deserves its entire own video, but damn, a Final Fantasy game developed by the Kingdom Hearts team? I think I remember watching those old trailers and thinking that Versus looked so much cooler than what they were doing with the, regular version of Final Fantasy.
Pause for some commentary here on myself. Here's the director's commentary. That footage, though. That trailer still looks so cool. And where's that stuff in Final Fantasy 15, right? Fuck. The potential was really there. Oh, wait, you guys probably can't hear my regular microphone as well. Oh, you're right. Okay, Charo, I turned it down so it wouldn't, the audio from this wouldn't bleed in too much, but look at that. Look at that old Noctis warp attack link form. What is this stuff? Look at his HP. What level is he? All right. Continue. David, other David, continue.
Fantasy 13. Unfortunately, Versus got stuck in development hell, and Nomura was eventually pulled from the project, with the game being rebranded and then turned into Final Fantasy 15. Somehow, I think we'll be talking about that again in the Kingdom Hearts 3 review. As for Dream Drop Distance, we have two really new big additions to the gameplay. First, there's Flow Motion, new movement and attack options that are all available from the very start of the game. Flow Motion allows players to bounce off of the walls, spin around on poles, get extra jumps, scale up to the highest heights, and even have new attacks. They're almost too strong. Flow Motion lets you whip around the maps faster than ever, and while it's pretty fun, it does take away from the overall sense of progression that's normally there. For example, they can't hide a treasure chest that requires high jump or air slide to reach, since you can reach the highest height at any stage, even at level 1. I guess you can turn it off, but it really does feel like the levels are designed around flow motion. The levels are bigger and wider than ever before, and with more use of elevation. To turn it off feels like you would just be forcing yourself to play slower. And as I was just saying, those new flow motion attacks, those are just straight up busted, especially early on in the game. I'm guessing by more action feeling, this is what Nomura was talking about, as Sora and Riku get around faster than ever. These attacks are really flashy and everything. The other huge new addition to the game is Dream Eaters. Taking inspiration from real-life animals and dinosaurs, these colorful creatures join you in battle and act as your party members, more or less. These Dream Eaters level up and gain experience from combat, but can also be trained by playing with them in a few different mini-games, and by giving them treats and petting them. I should have mentioned this by now, but this game is very cute, with candy and balloons everywhere, playing with weird little pets, and they even de-aged Sora and Riku because magic, I think. Dream Eaters are an okay replacement for party members, but leveling them up to unlock abilities takes far too long. By abilities, sure, I do mean that you can unlock spells and attack commands, but I also mean that the vital ones, too. Stuff like Leaf Bracer, Once More, and Second Chance. These abilities are only unlocked through your Dream Eaters, so you better hope you end up creating the right team. It works like a modified version of Birth by Sleep's ability system, and both are really grindy. To be honest, I'm not really sure which system felt worse in that aspect. I'll say Dream Drop Distance is maybe a little more annoying here. As for my team, I really like the Frog Knight one, and the T-Rex one looks big and strong. He's pretty scary, so I like him. So these guys ended up being my main team, but there's a nice variety of cute, cool, tough-looking Dream Eaters for your team. That said, I think it's kind of basic compared to other monster collectors. Your spirits don't evolve into stronger forms like Pokemon can. You can't fuse them together into new ones like in Persona. Some of them will do cool things like occasionally heal you or cast Protect or Shell on you, but don't go in thinking you can issue out commands
but nobody would know it.
It's not that close to Pokemon. Should one of your Dream Eaters get knocked down, you can risk losing them permanently, but you get 30 seconds to go and retrieve them and revive them. It's pretty good stuff, no major complaints here other than the ability system thing. The command system has returned, but with the most simplified version of it yet. You can find commands out in the wild, and you can buy them, and that's it this time. No melding, no leveling them up, and that's fine. Clearly the emphasis is put more on the new Dream Eaters and the flow motion, but with no levels, no mixing them or anything, it's kind of hard to tell which ones are stronger than the others unless you actually try them out. Or, you can look at their price as you sell them or buy them, but that's not really convenient. Magic commands are more simple, Thunder to Thundara, Thundaga, and etc. Gravity is huge for taking on groups, and you can also have these defensive balloon spells that kind of work like the mines, I think kind of like in Birth by Sleep. Apparently you can really cheese the game with balloons. Balloon Ra and Ga in particular.
Check this out. This is going to be really funny because I haven't actually looked this up yet, and I staged a reaction I'll actually edit in later, but I haven't looked up what the Balloon Ra or Ga footage looks like. I imagine it looks pretty stupid, so I think that's what I say it looks like, but I couldn't tell you if that's true or not. I'm so quiet. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm so quiet. But I didn't want the microphone to bleed in too much. Need to watch it? I'm sure it ruins the gameplay entirely. Alright, hold on. Edgar wants to watch. She's intrigued. Oh, we got a sleepy Edgar. Alright, I'll put on the... How do I switch us back? Okay. Oops. Yep. Can we have a camera? Is it this one? Here, we can keep the Edgar cam on. Oh, I think this is a different camera. Wait, let me see that. Oh no. Same angles. Oh, Edgar just moved. I was like, is this a different camera? No, Edgar just moved herself. She... Okay. I do have a second camera on here. Turn that on. Somehow I can turn on my laptop's webcam, and it's awful. It's so bad. All right, Edgar, you get to enjoy this. All right, I'm gonna hit play. We're only 7 minutes in. Oh, we got.
I only found the standard balloon with my first playthrough, and if you miss something, it seems like the Moogle shop doesn't always get it later on. That's fine though. I'm glad I didn't play through the game just by abusing balloons. That sounds kind of dumb, to be honest. But I guess I'll quick check out what that looks like. Alright, so along with your standard Keyblade attacks, those Dream Eaters can also team up with the player character in unique ways to both Sora and Riku. Sora and then one or two of your chosen spirits can team up for a big attack, like Sora riding on the giant Meow Wow, for example. Riku's version of this is even more fun to actually use, as his spirits combine with him and give him flashy new combos that play more like a drive form or something. Overall, the combat felt pretty good, but it did feel maybe a little bit overwhelming at first, especially with all the new options. Also, early on it can be a little too easy to get sucked into just spamming your flow motion attacks, as they outdamage anything else that you can do by quite a bit. It took me a little bit to even engage with the other systems, if I'm going to be honest. But by the later half of the game, you definitely have to. I don't quite understand why the game didn't just have you unlock these flow motion abilities as you play, like unlock them as you go. It probably would have felt more rewarding to actually unlock them in this way, and then I wouldn't feel like I'm cheating by using them. The new enemies are pretty good. I mean, you're mostly fighting the various Dream Eaters that you collect. Or nightmares, that's what they're called when they're evil. And some of these are actually a real pain in the ass to fight when they're not on your side. Overall, though, I think they're a cool replacement for Heartless, and there's definitely more variety than you would normally get. The boss fights are pretty great in Dream Drop Distance, with the last couple actually pumping up the difficulty quite a bit. There are some really cool bosses that I'm not going to show quite yet. I'll save them for the story segment of the video in case anybody's afraid of spoilers, but yeah, they're very solid boss battles. The very final battle? Well, surprisingly, I got through it relatively quickly the first time
my editing
around,
is a lot more boring
revisiting it, he's trumped me quite a few times with that one attack.
Just this fight.
I'm glad to see there are a few more humanoid bosses to take on than in Recoded, but I still think this is an area where Birth by Sleep was way better, and obviously 2, of course, with all of the crazy Organization 13 fights, is still the best in this department. Then there are a few Disney bosses, of course, like the return of Chernabog, although that one is turned into a dive boss. Well, I haven't gotten into that yet, but I will. At least the camera isn't absolutely insane for this version of the fight. Most of the bosses are against the evil Pokemon. But even those were a lot of fun to take on. The only annoying thing is dropping to the other character mid-boss fight, although this is easily avoidable once you know what you're doing. By dropping, I mean the game makes you switch characters. We'll get to that in just a second. Dives basically replace the gummy ship sections of the game, and they are pretty boring in my opinion. They are slow and very clearly designed to show off the cool new 3D effects of the 3DS. In the 2.8 version, it loses a little bit of that luster. There are a few boss fights that are done in this style, but I wasn't a big fan. These felt way more like mini-games than real boss fights, and not unlike what we had in Recoded, and I think I was just ready for some actual fun fights this time around. I think out of all of these versions of space travel that we've had so far, I think the KH2 gummy ship fights are probably still my favorite. Maybe the dives are a little more interesting than the OG KH1 gummy ship segments. The different Disney levels are huge and designed with the new flow motion in mind. You can swing and fly around maps like a crazy person, and the visual style looks great. Maybe a little bit simple, but it definitely looks like an expansion of Birth by Sleep's visual style.
Shit. I thought I got 14 minutes in. God damn. I have so much more work to get through. What am I talking about at 18? Well, let's see. What am I talking about at... What does this say? Let's see what I'm talking about right here. This is important. I hope you guys caught that. Let's see what I'm talking about right here. What could possibly call for that? I actually don't know.
And it's off to wake up Sora, and so Riku returns.
Did you guys catch
Only
that?
to find that Sora has woken up first. The guys are having a little bit of fun, getting all pumped for Kingdom Hearts 3, when Sora asks the real question. Did they pass the exam? Thanks to all his hard work at the end of the game, Riku is granted with the title of Keyblade Master by Yen Sid. Sora congratulates his buddy, and Axel speaks up, saying he won't be far behind. That's right, Axel can use a Keyblade now too. Whoa. And so, Sora sets off on his next adventure, not before first checking in on Traverse Town, where he's greeted by JWoww Meow and all of the other Pokemon friends we made along the way. And that is Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance.
Wow.
Wait, no, it's not. These games always have like
Ugh.
3 or 4.
See, this is what I'm talking. We're not even at the end, and it's 35 minutes into it. Pregnant Sora. I played it for you guys, and I wasn't actually. What?
He tells Riku he's been a good boy,
Oh, that
and it's
doesn't make
off
sense.
to wake up Sora, and so Riku returns, only to find that Sora has woken up first. The guys are having a little bit of fun, getting all pumped for Kingdom Hearts 3,
Nope.
when Sora asks the real question. Did they...
Doesn't belong there? Where? What was I talking about? It has to be with how many hearts are inside of him, but it's good that I have that here. I remember the joke, but where is it?
When just in the nick of time, Axel shows up to save Sora. As the good guys go for their escape...
It's probably because it's probably because I've already cut minutes of footage. I don't know. It's definitely a joke about pregnant Sora. Oops. Pregnant Sora with all the hearts inside of him. Can we find that quick? Should I just get that? Because I'm sure it's out there. Why would I even need that? Pregnant Sora? Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure if we look hard enough we can find a... Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think what I was thinking for the editing process, I could probably just put this clip in so I don't have to do it twice. We can do it live. Oh! Oh! Soundboard. Soundboard. Fuck it. Do it live. Can we find that?
We'll do it live. Okay.
Oh, that's not it.
No. We'll do it live! We'll do it live! We'll do it live! That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live.
It's long.
We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it, and we'll do it live!
Okay. Alright. We'll do it live, guys. Do it live. None of those work for the soundboard. That all sucks. Okay. Browser. Oops. What about just making the visuals extend to 20 minutes and then just looping it twice to fill 40 minutes length? Oh, that would be so boring. Nah. I gotta keep it... I could... The laziest editing style, and honestly, I think that I made my... my laziest editing was on the Final Fantasy 16 review, which surprisingly did really well, and got to a point probably similar to this, where I was like, honestly, we can't change what I'm going to put on screen every 15, 5 seconds, 30 seconds. I'll just have a gameplay section. You get a 3-minute segment of gameplay. Sorry. But even then, I think I think even that one, I got at that point where I was like, I can't leave it like this. I still spent less, I feel like I spent less time on that than I have already with this one. But here's the thing, man, you gotta keep the editing fast and choppy for the Gen Z viewers, you know what I'm saying? I'll keep chat on screen for this. You guys get to be in the video this way. Fuck it, we'll do it live. This? Change this? I'm sorry. Keep in mind, guys, it's 1:30 already. I am so far past bed that we are capturing footage of the pregnant Sora tonight. So, chat, you're a little too big, though. Can I shrink you guys a little bit? Wait, what? Oh, here I am. I can be down on the bottom, I guess. Let's move you guys. Oops. Not the... Well... Oh, is that super zoomed in now? Hold on. This will only take a minute. God, is there Vor? Oh, is that Vor? Don't pay too much attention to what's on screen. Guys, I'm setting the scene. The edit will only be on screen for a split-second joke where I'm talking about how many hearts are inside of Sora. And it is completely a visual joke about him being pregnant. I don't think I mentioned him being pregnant. Also, keep in mind that part of the video I showed you guys was not the part that it needs to be for. And pretty much all we need to do now is pretend I didn't just type that into chat. Get rid of that. Pregnant. Okay. Can't be over there, though. Okay, hold on. Shit. Super zoom in. We're gonna have to do it. Fuck it, guys. We're doing it live. Super zoom in. On the pregnant Sora. Test. Test? There we go. Like I didn't just type it in. I wish it was in images. Get out of here. What is that? How do I even do that? Okay. Should I move that over just a little bit more so the chat's not too much in frame? Guys, I have to shrink you a little bit more. that's way better. Okay. All right. Okay. It's like I didn't. Wait, I gotta type it slower. Fuck. Okay. We'll do a slight cut here so that I can have this not be quite as zoomed in. Is that Vor? I should have safe search enabled. There, we shouldn't have anything too graphic showing. Little TMI, but most of that kind of searching I do incognito, even though I know that doesn't really do that much. I'm still gonna do it anyway. Fuck you. Get over here. These kind of suck. These kind of suck, but a few of them are good. Where does the image... I think the image goes right here when I click. What's that? Where does it go? That'll work. That'll do. What is this? Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Here we go. Let's act surprised. Shout out to... Of course, complete shout out to any of these deviant artists who have helped create any of this kind of beautiful art that we have been gifted with. I thought there was a pretty good one before. Maybe there's not any. Is there? You're telling me there's not enough scrollable pregnant Sora images? I can't just scroll through. Maybe I do have to turn safe search off for that kind of content. Oh, I saw this one. This one is good. This one is really good. This one is really good. Can we move it over? Oh, it's good. That is it. That's it. That's it. Make sure you delete your search history. Oh, shit. I should have done incognito for this. I don't think I have anything too bad in my search history. Worst I'd have is maybe some celebrity tits or something. If there was, like, some celebrity I was recently like, Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for enjoying my little preview of that video. When will that come out? This year. Maybe. I remember how my Kingdom Hearts 1 review ended. And I said, well, I'll probably have my Kingdom Hearts review out next year. And I was like, maybe. So even when I started this, it's always been a slow process. Did you guys hit the like button yet? Don't forget to do that. Keep in mind, that video is also made in account that there will be music. I'm so boring sounding by myself, I have to put a little bit of music in there too. What a wild thing to end on, but glad I was here for the stream. It'll make sense in context. There is a joke for it. I can't remember exactly what I say. It's a visual gag that will make sense when we see that. Matt, tomorrow night, I can't remember if I caught you yet in stream when we were talking about this, but I'm gonna check out the movie of Union Cross Part 2 tomorrow night. So might be another late night stream. I don't know if I can watch the whole thing in one sitting. Probably do that in a two-parter. Watch it in one half tomorrow night. Most likely. Alright. Later, guys. Oh, and Eric, I appreciate the critique. Give me some good stuff on there, on the video. I think I was making some good points on that stuff, too. So, appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or later today, now at this point, for a lot of us.